couldn't find my mask, so
Hello,
probably I'll have
everybody,
to
and
do my normal
welcome
thing.
to the show. We are, of course, have Drawn Recorded Fan Edition, and I do apologize for that. Some people don't understand what the words radio silence means. But hi, Dina, how you doing? Yeah. But
I muted her.
nevertheless, she muted herself. You muted her already. But that's okay. Anyway, welcome everybody. We're really happy to have you here today. Of course, it's Drawn Recorded Fan Edition, and that is awesomeness right from the beginning. And we're going to have a lot of fun here with a very cool character, as you see in the title. We are doing the love of Conan's life, Belet. But we made a decision over here because sometimes we do a little bit PG-13 type shows, and we've even done PG-13 plus. But today, I'm literally taking the locks off because Belet is always portrayed as in a certain way. She is a pirate queen. She is tough, no nonsense lady, and she does not abide no bras or brassiers. She didn't like them, and she's never portrayed
Butt
that
naked.
way. Well, no, she's not butt naked.
Butt naked.
But, not butt naked. No, definitely not. No, we're not going that far. Tops only.
Almost butt naked.
I am basically allowing the artists to do what they want to do. So this is absolutely a more of an adult stream today. So if you have kids that are in the room, you might not want to keep them there. Now, we of course will keep the language to a certain minimum, as we always do. But as far as the art going, it just make to your own discretion. But we're gonna have a little bit of fun with it, and I think it's really cool. I love the Conan books, and Belet is one of the coolest characters in the books, actually. And it's really unfortunate that they killed her off so soon in that, but they did it in a cool way. But nevertheless, we have our artists that are in here and a few others coming. So let me come over and say hi to everybody. Now, of course, you also see Pixel Traders in here, and I'm going to talk to him in a moment. But I want to go to the artist first. So first, I'm going to come over and say hello to McCrank. Hey, McCrank, what's up, dude?
Yes, hello, it's me.
Yes, my Norwegian brother. Always happy to see you, dude. Now, you do a very chibi type art. So what do you think you might do with Belet today?
I don't do.
You do chibi.
No.
Yes, you
When?
do.
When?
Okay, well, like many times.
I can't remember. Chibi is the big heads and small bodies. The head is the size of the body.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I just always saw yours as being that kind of cute art that you do, which I like. Right? It's really cool. I just call it chibi. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about.
I'm not from Japan. I don't.
That's true.
Really
Well,
know the exact definition of chibi. I just know that chibi is usually cute drawings with big heads and small bodies.
All right. Well, there you go. Over here in Japan, technically, we don't actually have chibi. They don't use that word at all. That's completely a Western creation, by the way. But nevertheless, you do you. But I'm just asking, what are you going to do for Belet today?
I don't know. I haven't figured out yet.
Goodness gracious. Thanks a lot, dude. All right. Moving down the line over here to Jiminy. Hey, Jiminy, what's up, man? Now, I know you know who Belet is.
Barely. I only found out who she was very recently because I guess Conan's kind of with a new comic and with Marvel. Mm-hmm. But I really never heard her before. I'd say a couple weeks ago. So, and right now I'm just looking up what she's supposed to look like. At the Wikipedia her. So yeah, but naked's good. That makes it easier, I guess.
It doesn't.
You don't have to worry about
or
special
does it make it more
anything.
difficult? Is it easier or more difficult?
It makes it easier because you don't have to worry about special costuming or anything. It's just her in all of her glory.
Yeah, but then you have the surrounding design needs to pull out who she is, though, right?
I think her assets will define who she is.
Oh,
so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll go with that. Yeah, it'll be fun.
I think it will be.
A hot warrior woman.
She is, and she's really cool. Actually, I really enjoyed the Belet character quite a bit. And she another thing, of course, about Belet. Well, we work in black and white over here, of course. But the thing about Belet as well is she is an oddity, a mutation amongst her own people, because she's coming from the area in the books, which would be Egypt, right? But she is completely stone white skinned. So she's almost like an albino in a way. So she is kind of unique in that way as well. But we can't really display that as easy. Like Sonya, no, she's nothing like Red Sonja at all. She's more Red Sonja. She's a freak, yeah. And so Red Sonja is more of a warrior, where Belet is more of a pirate, bandit, rogue type. So yeah. But nevertheless, thank you very much for coming, Jiminy, and looking forward to doing. Of course, moving down the line here, we had George. Hey, George, what's up?
Greetings. How do you spell this character's name?
Belit, Belet. Now the E has the German hyphen over the top of it, but it doesn't matter. You should be able to find it.
Okay, great. And what is your bank account number?
So close.
Almost there.
Close. Yes. Of course, then you'd have to deal with my ninja samurai wife. You don't want that. You don't need that.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're doing Belet today, George. Now, what are you thinking?
I am gonna. I can't. I don't have my new webcam with me, and I'm not gonna do it digital. I'm gonna do it traditional. So I am gonna be posting progressive images as I'm drawing it.
Oh, that's going to be troublesome, dude. Can't you just do this one digital for the show, please?
Fine, sure.
Yeah, no, I mean for the show,
Okay.
And speaking of that, though, guys, before I continue that line here, now Booster is in here with us, of course, and he's our very favorite oiled bird, and we're very happy to have him. But we have been talking about.
Hold it, Chester. I could no. It's not going to be troublesome. I just on my icon, I'll have the latest image appear.
Yeah, I understand that, George. But one of the points of the show is for people to see the art coming alive in front of them. We really need you to be digital, please. Thank you. What we were talking about is basically copying what Edwin has been doing over the Pro Edition, because what Edwin does is he's called out and said, "Hey, draw along with us." Right, and he's been at the end of the show. He shows them off, and I think it's a very cool idea. I love that. Now, Booster and I had talked about that, and what we're going to do is have a hashtag, I guess, and you guys go ahead and draw along with us, and you're going to send it to that hashtag on Twitter, and at the end of the show, we're going to show everybody's art. So definitely get involved. It becomes more interactive. So Booster, let me just go down the line and finish the artist, and I'll let you take that over and explain that. Okay?
Sure, absolutely, yes.
All right. We have Eric Hawkins with us again today. How you doing, dude?
Good. How's everybody doing?
Yeah, nice to see you again, dude. Now you went over to the Pro Edition. You did really well yesterday, and with a really cool Conan. So congratulations to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Now we got Belet today, though. What are you thinking?
Okay, I'm going to be honest. I didn't know who Belet was until this afternoon. I feel ashamed.
Okay. Yeah.
But, I'm thinking I'm going to do a kind of like sexy pinup pose with a little attitude.
Yep. Well, she's got a lot of attitude. She's pure attitude. She's a tough lady.
Attitude.
Attitude. She's cool. That's right. All right. Well, anyway, thanks, Eric, and we'll keep an eye on it because looking forward to see what you're doing for sure. Hello, Dina. How you doing? You can turn your mic back on now, Dina.
Hi.
Hi.
Aww.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. But we're always happy to have you here. Now, Dina, of course, today we're doing Belet. Do you know who she is?
Yeah, Conan's first love.
His best love, actually. Actually, we were making mention to the guys earlier. One of the things that's interesting in Howard's book is, of course, when Conan meets Belet, he's quite young, and but after her, because she dies, the winged ape ends up killing her. After that, you see, this is where you see Conan become much more lecherous. He just starts sleeping with anybody who's nearby, right? So you can he actually shows the damage that was done to Conan for losing her through the stories. It's pretty cool. But yeah, Belet is awesome. So what are you thinking?
I don't know. I'm trying to do something that I don't know, because she's a really amazing lady.
She is. She's a really strong character. Now, I do have the locks off today, so you can do anything you want with her. You're completely free. You can display her as she normally is. You do whatever you want. You're completely free. Just Belet is it, and there's no actual rating restrictions put on it. Okay.
PG-13 plus.
Plus. Yes, yes. Well, because it's Belet, right? So, I mean, some people would draw her with a cloth or with a coat or, a fur cloak or something like that. Well, that's fine. But Belet is usually portrayed with just her loincloth, and that's it. I mean, it's kind of, and it's done in a power way, not in a sexy way, actually. But I'm just, you can do whatever you want. All right, cool. Now, Booster. Go ahead and tell them about this hashtag, because we do want people to be drawing along with us so we can show it at the end of the show. So go ahead and you lay that out, man.
Yes, absolutely. I know all about this thing. So I believe what I said was hashtag DNQFE, Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition, right? If you post up some of your incredibly mediocre artwork and you decide to put it on Twitter and put on hashtag DNQFE, I'll look at it.
There you go. You see how he's spicy today, guys. Yeah, DNQ. Now, is that capital or lowercase?
You can do whatever you like. I don't even mind.
That's not helping at all, Booster. Is it capital or lowercase? Does it matter?
It does not matter, Chester.
Okay. I don't know Twitter.
You could even have some of them capitals and some of them not. I don't care.
All right, then. So Booster is not caring. Okay, no problem, Dina. You can drop in and out as you like. We also got one other person I'm trying to get in here. He seems to be having trouble, but I'll do my best to get him in.
And what the hell is he doing? Get in there.
Well, I'm going to get it worked out. While I'm helping him get in here, however, Pixel and I need to address one thing real quick, and that's why Pixel's in here. Thank you very much for joining us, sir. Now, over here on this show, the Fan Edition, we have a lot of fun. Right, we follow the same rules that the Pro Edition does, meaning no color and 2 hours and et cetera, et cetera. But we also have a prize. The winner goes over to the Pro Edition, which is cool, right? But we also have a good. We joke around and play around here, and that's fine. Over in the Pro Edition, they don't play around as much. Okay, and that's okay. That's their thing. But there's also a point at that with their drawings and stuff. They have their Friday auction, and they auction those things off. So there's actual money involved for them, and potentially for the winner as well. I mean, so a Fan Edition winner going over there and winning actually could possibly make some money off the situation, right? So it's, I get the money involvement on their side, but the problem is over here we joke around, and at the end of our voting, we always have more votes than we have people watching, and that's because people sock puppeting or doing whatever, and we're having fun with it. It's no big deal over here, but over there it's a big deal. Right, because like I said, there's actual money involved. So I have had a request put in from me, from the authorities, and they have said stop it. So we need to stop that. Over on the Pro, you can play around here all you want. I'm fine. We have a good time here. But over in the Pro Edition, don't do any of that sock puppeting stuff. It's irking them, and we don't want to irk them. Because we have a good relationship going on with them, and we're having a lot of fun with it. And like I said, the artist who wins here can go over there and potentially win themselves, and therefore get a better exposure than they get here, but also potentially make some money. So let's not screw that up for them. Right. So over here, what we do, have fun. We keep doing what we're doing, we're having a good time, no problem. But on the Pro Edition, don't do that, please. Pixel?
Yeah, don't do that.
Thanks, Pixel.
Pixel here to add his input.
Oh, seriously. Yeah, I just wanted to sit here and just listen to Dad talk for a little bit, and then just be like, "Yeah, what he said." No, I mean, obviously, people are going to troll. People do come in and out of the streams over time, and so there's not going to be that many people that are always watching and stuff. And there's some people that. I don't know how the count works exactly. Like if somebody can show up in chat or like watch the show without them being counted, I can't remember if that number works that way. But I mean, just be cool about it. I mean, Malin says vote Malin, vote often. So if you're gonna vote with multiple accounts, vote Malin.
No, don't do that. No,
I'm sorry.
Right message.
No. You're right.
Well, obviously, don't vote me.
Well, this is not the first time it happened. It's happened a few other times, and like I said, there is money involved. So I get their complaining. I get it. I do. So let's just leave this over here. What we do, having fun, because we're not so we're not so pedantic here. We're having some good times. But over there, let's let them be more professional. It is a pro edition. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. There are some steps that can be taken to reduce the amount of that stuff happening. People can get around it no matter what, but there are definitely ways to stop it. It just depends on how much you want to hassle people from, like, verifying their Google accounts or something to be able to vote. I don't want to do that, but there are some things that we can do. So I actually have an app in progress at the moment. We're looking at putting something together probably within the next 2 or 3 weeks. That'll be our own branded DNQ straw poll app, so we don't have to use anybody else's stuff. We can do that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's it. Just a little bit of announcement on that. And I think everybody gets it, right? It's you could say, well, what do they complain about? It's just all good and fun, and I understand that argument too. But let's not poison that pot, right? Is what I would say. But nevertheless, let's
still love us.
Well, dude, we have a great thing going on. It's a great relationship, and they're not necessarily threatening anything. They're just upset about it. So I've said no problem. I'll talk about it. And like I said, I get it. So let's just be happy about that, and move forward, doing what we do and letting them do what they do. So just stop sock puppeting in the voting, dude. If you're doing that, please. Anyway. Wait, there is money involved in DQ? Yes, John, there is. That's why this is an actual prize here. There is something to win here.
I haven't managed to sell anything. What the hell?
Because the one their auction thing is started rather recently, and two, they're not going to sell your stuff, dude.
You don't know that.
What do you mean they're not going to sell his stuff? If they sold kids' illustrations, and minors' illustrations there.
Okay, let's stop the conversation with the pro edition. That's enough of that. Okay. And Brad, I see you're in here and chatting, and but we do have a seat open, Brad. If you'd like to come in and draw Belet with no restrictions from me.
He said he's super tired.
Wait, are you talking about Brad, and as in Handyman Brad?
Yes.
For crying out loud! Why are we even here? The guy's going to win again. He's going to
Hey, you got Eric in here too, and you got Dina in here as well. I
have
Jiminy too.
I have complaints about everyone here. Okay, everyone.
Actually, I think everybody in here is really good.
I only got pity points because I'm a female.
It's true.
Not really, actually, Dina. You're a really good artist, actually. We wouldn't keep inviting you back just because you're female, especially because you're kind of a cranky one. Yeah.
You're like a female John Malin.
Yeah, you are. Yeah. That's okay. Just make sure you direct all your frustrations at either Booster or George. Those are the two targets for you. Okay.
Okay, not Booster. I'm very sensitive.
It is.
I suggest Booster because I am really upset now. It's like, jeez.
Hey, don't worry, George. I haven't won either.
I mean, look at it. The Pro Edition was selling kids' artwork for a lot of money. And Booster here is worse than a kid. He could make a lot of money. I don't know.
Anyway, that's enough messing around with that. We're going to get ourselves into a fully unlocked Belet, and boy, am I looking forward to seeing what we get, because this is one of my favorite female characters of all time. Belet is a really cool character. And a lot of people don't know Belet, and it's like, how do you not know Belet? But anyway, we got a full house in here now. Look at all these artists in here. It's going to be awesome. And Booster. Kick them off, dude.
George complained, so I just came in for a second.
Well, someone has me on in the background. It's probably Roger, and it's echoing 3. Roger, you got to shut it off so we can't hear me speaking, Roger.
I'm just gonna mute Roger. There we go.
All right, there you go.
I'm sorry, Roger. I did this to you. I had to pull the trigger.
Go ahead, Booster. Count them down, dude.
Oh yes, of course. Down. So I hope everyone's ready. Half you people don't even look ready. What are you doing? Dinah, where's the camera? Brad, what are you doing?
I told you I couldn't find my mask.
Oh my!
What do you need? You don't need no mask. We already know what you look like.
Yeah, you don't need a mask, Dina.
Come on.
Get
Show
more
your
confidence.
beautiful face to
You're a
everyone.
beautiful
Everyone
Chinese
wants
lady.
Not
to
Diesel.
love
Oh, no.
Medina.
Yeah, you're a beautiful
Not
Chinese
diesel,
lady.
come
You're
on.
totally fine.
Oh my.
I'll,
my
Jimmy's
God.
the one
I'll
that
do
really
that
needs to
later.
know.
There's a lot of noise going on here.
There is a lot of noise. I do apologize for that. I apologize. It's mainly Brad's fault. It usually is. Or George.
It's my
Anyway,
fault.
Booster, count him down, dude.
I'm counting. I count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
What? All right, go, guys. Now,
Fine.
keep in mind, of course, we
I'm
have 2
starting.
hours here. We started a little bit late because we had that little bit of communication we had to do, but that's all right. And we got 2-hour running time, and then the only rules are no color. That's it. Other than that, they could do anything they want. And of course, on today's show, we have pulled off the restrictions so they can draw as they want. Although, definitely keep bottoms on, please. We don't want to go that far. That's why it's not. That's why it's PG-13 plus. It's not R.
I thought it was rated to Naples. What's going on?
Well, hey, if you want, I guess go ahead. Why not? Today's the day, I suppose.
Might get you more
There you
votes.
go.
I don't know.
Oh man.
No problem, Dina.
There you
No
go.
problem. We'll check in with you.
So, Pixel, you drawing?
Yeah, Pixel, are you drawing?
Pixel drawing?
I am not drawing tonight.
Why
How
not?
Dagnabbit.
Okay, how many people do we have in
leave
there
here
not
shortly.
drawing?
What's that?
How many people do we have in there not drawing?
Just 2. Well,
2.
4 actually. We counting you and me. Brad, are you gonna draw, Brad? What's up?
I'm drawing
Okay, so we
along. I'm not going to
Well,
compete.
you
though.
know what? I may as well draw. 'Cause since we have so many people in here not bloody drawing,
There you go.
I'm doing it.
I'm not drawing under protest.
No, work was.
Booster, how
tired,
could you
but-
pass up drawing boobs?
Yeah, that's true.
I'm
You're definitely right.
I'm gonna draw boobs.
No, don't ask Booster to draw boobs because he draws boobs unintentionally. Now it's an intentional thing. I don't know. It's not going to look pretty.
It's gonna be terrifying. I know.
Pixel, why don't you draw with us, man?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm
shit.
going to have
What are you
time. I'm going
doing?
to have to bail here shortly.
Oh,
So,
then you draw really quick.
Pixel.
Uh,
Come on, Pixel.
Please, Pixel.
I don't know. I know you guys don't know this because since the first show you haven't
You've
seen
never
him.
drawn on
But
screen
Pixel
before.
Trader actually is a really good artist. Really, really.
I don't know. I haven't seen this in a episode of
It's
Drawn
okay.
and Quartered, so I can't really tell you.
That's true.
just
You came
the first
on later.
one.
No, I think Booster came after, dude.
Yeah, I don't recall.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it was just you and me on the first show.
I am
and then,
pretty sure I am on the first episode of Drawn and Quarter Fan Edition, and
I
this
don't-
is that's when I was making the vision of the X-Men with the shapes and everything, and I feel like you're just trying to erase me from your memory. This hurts my feelings. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, maybe that could be what's happening. Actually, trying to erase the memory of Booster. It's painful. It's painful.
Retcon.
Whew, that's brutal, but you know what? I forgive you.
Thank you. Thank you. Forgiveness is a good thing. Now come over here, chat, and see who's all in here with us. We got, I had mentioned earlier, we have Scott in here. He says, I was drawing Trixie boobs. Maybe I can change her into a Belet. Yeah, you could. Yeah, if you want on, dude. I think I have a seat when Pixel does leave. So if you're drawing
Yeah,
on
I
your
could
own,
drop.
you
I
wanna
could
come
drop.
in.
It's totally fine.
No, that's all right. You're fine, Brad. You keep doing what you're doing. We got Phaser 1X in here. He says, let's break 100 people watching. That would be cool. We haven't done that yet. I think the highest we've had was 89, 90, something like that.
We've been in the
so-
80s, yeah.
Yeah, we've been in the 80s. So would love to see 100. If you guys can hit that share button and get it out there and get us 100 people, that would be awesome. Because as you guys know, the art that is about to drop on you here is really, really good, high quality, right? Moving up here, we have Eric Huffles and Huffless, I guess is what it is. I don't know how to pronounce it. Huffless, I guess. I want nothing to do with anything rated to Naples. Yeah, well, most people don't. We have dumb ST name or dumb S. I don't know what that is. You people make the names that I can read better. We have also in here Brian Hawkins. Hello, and I believe that's your brother, right, Eric?
Yeah, it is my brother. It's my little brother who's 6'3", I believe, and I'm 5'9".
Wow, he's same height as me. Now he's going to be a good boy this week, right?
Oh yeah, he better be.
Okay, good. He better be. All right. We got Jay in here. He said never heard of her. Well, dude, you should go read the Howard books. I mean, I know people enjoy the Dark Horse comics and of course the movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, but the books are really good, dude. That's why they're still around, right? But we got
Just
Eric.
don't read the Marvel one. Don't even read it.
No, the original Marvel one's really bad. The new Marvel run is so far so good, right? We also have
No,
Feel
it's
Cool
bad.
in here. Yeah, well, so
It
far
was
so good,
bad.
right? You don't like it?
The Belet one?
Oh, the
No,
Belet one
dude.
was horrible. No, I'm talking about
Remember?
Conan. Oh, the Belet one was
Yeah,
absolutely
yeah.
awful. That's an SJW book.
Yeah.
You knew they couldn't resist. They come out with all these Conan books, and we were like, "Oh, this one's cool. Oh, this one's cool." We knew it was coming, dude. We knew it was coming.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Yep. By the way, sorry about Wednesday.
Yeah, no, that's all right, dude.
My phone broke.
I'll forgive you.
I was very excited though, and you
My
disappointed
roommate
me.
dropped the phone at work.
That
Not my roommate.
piece
My
of
friend dropped
crap.
it at work. Yep. Broke it into a million pieces.
Wow.
And yeah, so that was my alarm clock. I missed it. So
That's all right. I had another meeting. It came up at the
I got
same
extra
time,
books
and
on
I
there.
ended up actually filling the time. But
Okay.
I do love those shows, man. We, of course, used to what Brad is talking about on Wednesdays. We do the New Comics Wednesdays because Brad here manages comic book store, and we that's a lot of fun talking about new comics. And unfortunately, the past couple of weeks we've had some real crap to read. I mean, real crap.
Yeah.
But this
But
isn't
don't worry, I
always true.
saved them though, so we can read them. Yes.
God, it's good. We're gonna have the Conan to read, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
But, yeah, but one of those books we did read was Belet because they are putting out a Belet book. But unfortunately, unlike the other two Conan books that Marvel is putting out right now, which are really good, they started off really great. The Belet one is absolute crap. It's just, I mean, literally, she's surrounded by her gay and lesbian crew, and it's all pure SJW nonsense.
Artwork is horrible.
And the artwork is really bad too. Yeah. So it's oh well, we 2 out of 3 ain't bad, right? I think that's a song.
Yeah, I mean, Jimmy barely.
Oh
draws
wow, that is shade.
That was just uncalled for. That was just rude, Brad. We don't tolerate rudeness here. We're all nice in the fan edition.
I thought we were friends.
Yeah, we're nice to each other, you piece of crap.
Oh goodness, Booster's spicy today. Well, how much sleep did you get today, Booster? Did you get your 9 hours?
No, I'm cranky.
See, what did you get, 8?
No.
Oh wow.
Oh.
I barely got 7, Chester.
Oh no. Oh no.
7. No.
We got Jay Chimpansky in here, and he says hello. Is there anybody out there? Yes, we're all here, dude. Happy to see you, dude. We also have Moxrox 11003. I don't know how he wants me to read that, but welcome to the stream, of course. Happy to have you guys in here. And I'm going to actually go start showing the art. But as I'm doing that, I'm going to start over here with Roger. Roger Heller. Now, Roger, we muted you because you had your you had me on in the background. It was echoing. So go ahead and unmute yourself, please. And the way you do that is on the Hangouts. You're going to see up top. You're going to see a microphone and a camera. Just hit that microphone and unmute yourself. Okay. All right, as he's getting his stuff turned around so he can show us, and there he is. How you doing, Roger?
I'm doing good. Again, thank you for being able to being able to reach out to you guys and having me on your show. Thank you very much.
Happy to have you, dude. Happy to have you. We're always looking for new talent over here. And you did show me some of your art, and I think it's going to be fun for you to come over here and draw. And of course, what we have here in Roger is a rather new artist. He's young, and he's talented, and he has a lot of passion for what he's doing. So bringing Roger in here and have him be able to interact with all these artists here, that I think is going to be really good for him. And I think he's also got a really nice style as well. So guys, definitely give a shout out to Roger and give him your love and support. Yeah.
Roger.
I love and support you, Roger.
Thank you, Booster.
Thanks for the love. Thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Don't make it gay.
Don't make it gay.
My heart flutter with all this love.
Thank you. I felt like I was stuck in a Pink. Jay says thank you. I felt like I was stuck in a Pink Floyd song, dude. I used to play when I was younger. I used to play for the Machine, and I did a lot of those Pink Floyd songs actually.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, no, it was definitely awesome, dude. Yeah, that's probably.
Did you do Comfortably Numb?
We did all of them. Matter of fact, that band. The musicianship in that band was top end, but actually the lead singer of that band I think was better than the lead singer of Pink Floyd. So in a way, they were kind of better.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, better than Pink Floyd. That's a high praise you're giving yourself. Just giving yourself that. Yeah, right.
Well, I wasn't the singer. I was a saxophone player.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But I'm just saying, because actually, I don't know how many of you are old enough to remember this, but Pink Floyd was on a huge run. They were making lots of money, becoming very popular. And then the lead singer went and took an entire sheet of acid and ate it. And ended up in a mental hospital, gone, right? So the band fell apart, right? But what happened with that band is...
I thought that's how Dark Side of the Moon was created.
Yeah, maybe. They did a lot of acid. Because, every event I went to and played, there was acid everywhere. But nevertheless, what happened was, so they kind of died out, but it was like the peak of their popularity. So there was a whole bunch of cover bands that were going around, and I guess they were kind of looking for someone to carry on the banner or take the mantle, as it were. And they actually chose that band, The Machine. Now, I was basically kind of like a contractor saxophone player, so I played with them quite a while, but I wasn't an original member. But we actually went over to London and Manchester, I think it was called, and we did stuff. We met with them, or the ones that were sane anyway, and it was a really cool thing. I enjoyed that quite a bit. Pink Floyd, man.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. But anyway, so Roger's putting his stuff down here. And of course, some of this is going to be a little hard in the beginning because we won't be able to see the pencils well. But when inks start going in, it'll be nice. So do you do any inking, Roger, or are you just a penciler?
No, I do inking as well. I do
Awesome.
Acrylics and oils and mixed media. But yeah, I also do
Can you turn your microphone up, Roger?
What was that?
Yeah, you're speaking very softly, but I'm going to turn you up. So I think it'll go ahead and start talking again. I think I got you covered here.
What I was saying was, can you hear me now?
Roger?
Yes, better.
No, I'm not. He says,
yes, go ahead.
Roger, go ahead and speak, dude.
Can you hear me?
Roger?
Can you hear me?
I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah. I can hear Roger.
Yes. But now Chester can't hear him.
Chester can't hear him. Why? What did I do? All I did was... Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. I get you.
You got me now?
There you go. That's much better. All right, good. Awesome. I can hear you much clearer. So good. You're using inks and stuff. That's excellent, dude.
Yeah.
All right.
And I also use charcoal as well, since I do a little bit more. I have a little bit more studying, traditional art, like oils and acrylics and watercolor.
Oh, that's cool, dude. So you're actually an art student then?
Yes, an artist, yes.
Oh, cool. Well, there you go. Awesome, dude. Well, we're going to be keeping an eye on what you're doing. Until you get those inks down, we won't be able to see much, but that's okay. We'll keep coming back to you, dude. So crack on, man. Now, speaking of cracking on, I'm over here in McCrank. How you doing, McCrank?
Yes, hello.
Yeah. Now I see, McCrank, you are putting arms and the pommels of swords in exactly right positions. So okay, that's interesting. So how you doing today, man?
I'm doing okay. Actually, I'm doing great because I live in Norway, the greatest country in the world.
Oh, really? So tell us, why is Norway the greatest country in the world? I'd love to hear it.
There's no feminism or SJWism.
Are you kidding me? Norway's full of that.
No, it's really not.
Really not? Well, how can that be when Sweden next door is the most toxic SJW place on the planet?
You can tell us, McCrank. Did you kill them all?
Oh no. Well, that's cool to hear.
Sweden, the Swedish people, they are absolute morons. That's why.
Well, there you go. There you go.
Swedish meatballs.
Straight from the horse's mouth, right?
Is it all that black middle? Does it make you all toxic masculinity just skyrocket?
Maybe. I don't know. That's interesting, though. Cool. All right, let me keep moving down the line here, though. And, of course, as we go along, even though who knows what we'll be chatting about, because, we do tend to tangent here, I will always be showing the art to you as we go along, of course. Now, Jiminy? Jiminy?
Hey.
I'm
Yes.
liking it. I'm
Hello,
liking it.
hear me?
It's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice. But once
Okay.
again, you're hiding all the important pieces. You guys are shy, huh? You don't have the balls to really go
What?
for it, huh?
He isn't hiding important pieces. There's the butt.
Yeah, a little bit, just a
My
touch.
mom might be watching, so
Oh,
my mom might be watching.
That's okay, dude. Well, of course, you got to get that hair in there somehow, though. Her
Yeah.
hair is distinctive.
Jiminy, are you drawing boobs again?
Oh no!
No, Mom. I'm drawing Batman. Leave me alone.
so tell
Batman
me,
with boobs.
Batman with boobs.
Batman with boobs. That would be Batgirl. Or we could even go
He's
Batwoman.
undercover.
That could be a very different picture. So Jiminy, tell me, how many times have you been caught by your mother drawing boobs? Just curiously.
Never actually.
Oh, good.
Because,
claps for not getting caught by
yeah.
mom with the boob. Let's claps for that.
Yeah.
I actually got
yeah.
caught by my mom drawing boobs.
It's
Did
really
you?
Oh God.
She thinks that I'm a pervert.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, you are, but she
Trying
doesn't
to
need to know that.
I remember one time I was living with my parents for a short time before I went to university. And I had a girl up with me in my room, right? I was like on the third floor in kind of the attic type of thing, and had a girl up there. My mother just walked in for no reason, right? Because she usually didn't. But I'm sitting there laying down. I got the girl up on top of me, right, just going around.
Oh,
My mother's
no.
like, "Ah!" I could literally hear her screaming all the way down the stairs. I didn't stop though. I did not
Chester's
stop.
No, of
old
course not.
spicy
You don't-
days.
Oh, come on. I was
This is
like
back when
16, 17 years old.
This is back in 1977.
That was 86, I think, actually. 85.
Wow. Gee, that's
But
about the time I was born.
Is it? Oh, there you go. I'm an old dude. Yeah, that's a memory.
Bam.
Getting caught by your mom, right?
Were you trying to get some snoot snoot?
I had the girl on me, actually. It was beyond snoot snoot. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It was wonderful. That was a pretty girl too. Dumb as a brick, though.
Your mom was traumatized. You traumatized your own mother. It's terrible, Chester.
That's actually amazing. You know, usually it's a mother traumatizing their children.
True.
I know, seriously. That's the way it should be, right, Dina?
Huh? What?
That's the way it should be, right, Dina? Mothers should traumatize their children, not vice versa, correct?
Actually, if we traumatize our own mother, maybe we'll put them in their own place and stop trying to ruin our life.
Wisdom.
Ooh.
Now that Chinese woman speaking right there, that's a Chinese lady.
Careful.
That's the reality for all Chinese women.
Your daughter's gonna play that quote back in about 50 years, Dina. Be careful.
I'm gonna tell her you F up your life is your own problem. I already give you the best. And you still screw it up, then this is your own problem.
See,
Don't say I didn't warn you.
That's exactly what your mom is saying to you, probably, right?
No, she's trying to control my life and tell me, if you do everything I tell you to do, you will be a very successful person, like me.
Okay. See, now it's just starting to sound. Now it just sounds a little hypocrisy, you know?
A little bit. But no, Chinese moms are absolute like this. I know this firsthand. Yeah.
You had a Chinese mom?
No, but I had a Chinese girlfriend. I did. She was beautiful too.
Yeah. He meant a different hat in a different way.
Yeah, there was definitely a different hat involved. That's true. But George, where's your digital screen, dude? I can't see anything.
Oh, geez. Sorry. I was protesting. I was going to draw. It would just take up space, and I forgot to share. Hold on a sec.
So you forgot to finish the joke. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Yeah, I forgot to finish it.
Okay. All right, George. We'll back it up. Let's see what you got going on here, man.
Give me a sec.
I like the face a lot, actually.
There you go.
Yeah, you're hiding stuff too. Everybody's hiding stuff. I haven't found anyone brave yet.
Did you want to see your full jobs?
I was thinking.
Hey, look at that. Boobs. There.
See, now she's doing full frontal. Good on you, Dina. I knew I could. I had faith in Dina.
Yeah.
Go ahead, George.
Unlike Dina, I have a brand to protect since I draw, funny stuff, all ages stuff. That's all I have to say.
Well, you're a man, so it's harder for you. I'm a woman. I can
That's
get
true.
away with a lot of crap.
That
No,
is
you're
true,
getting
Dina.
away with it.
But George does a lot of kid stuff. This is true. This is
Yep.
very true. Yeah. And Roger dropped for some reason. Hopefully he'll come back. Let me see here. We're trying to get that up to 100, up to 52. Awesome. Honestly, you get to 100 because it's going to be really cool. So thank you very much for pumping that up, Pixel. Also see Phase One said, did she have green eyes? Nah, she didn't, dude. I've actually never seen a green-eyed Asian lady. I know they exist rarely though, but I've never seen one. You ever seen one, Dina? You ever seen a green-eyed Asian person?
I have. Big
Blood.
Trouble in Little China.
Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah, but she could have
Mixed
been wearing
blood.
contacts, guys.
Well, probably
What?
that's the only reason. I
Yeah, I
mean,
just didn't-
even my baby, she have really her eyes are darker than mine. She is a mixed blood.
Now, my kids,
Mm.
especially my son, they do have brown eyes like their mother, and not like my eyes. But they do have, especially my son, is very light-eyed though. So he has like almost like an amber eye, almost.
Mm.
So
Gotcha.
it is you know. We get a lot of fire over here. I'm not sure exactly why. Someone says soy sauce. John Diller says soy sauce and egg foo young. And then we have Good Dog Preston here and there. Oh, I see. They're trolling us. Hey, welcome over, guys. Nice to see you.
Yeah, they're trolling.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's why we can
What-
cook food.
Why are they doing this to us?
Well,
I
what are you
will-
talking about? I'm happy to have them.
They're jealous.
I will
Oh, of
take
course they're jealous.
countermeasures. Do not worry, boys.
John says, "What y'all drawing? Some bullshit." Oh, I just said it. Ding ding. That's my one for the show, though. But John, no, we're not. We're drawing Belet, and I'm not restricting them at all. So should have been here.
Just counter them with the rain.
Should have been
Yeah.
here. Should have
Should
been
have
here.
been here.
Mhm. Snooze, you lose.
Yeah. I'll move down the line here. Come over to Eric. Now, Eric Hawkins here. Won last week. Won the pros and is back with us today. Awesomeness. So let's see what you got.
Cool.
Let's see what you got working up, dude. Back it up some. Let's
Oh,
get
that's
a
it.
full
I'm
look.
just doing a head. I'm not doing any body.
Once again, no one's
Anybody?
done. He
What the
lied.
hell,
I knew
dude?
you were lying. There you go. All right. So I'm going to see that come along. And what if she got? She have any weapons in her hand? No. What is that you got going on behind her?
Yeah, she's got these big old moon crescent
Oh,
sword
there you
like
go.
things.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. I see it. Yeah. All right. Yeah, it's gonna be cool, dude.
Thanks.
And looking forward to it. A lot of work to do there, though. Whew, that's a lot of work. All right. Well, we'll keep the art going along, but I'm just kind of saying hi and checking in with everybody right now. So let me move down the line here to Dina. Now, Dina, pick it up and let us see what you're doing real quick.
Let's see, Dana. Let's do it.
There you go. Yeah, she's got her. That's called that sword you're drawing right there, Dina. It's called a kopesh. Just so you know, it's an Egyptian sword. It's quite appropriate for her, actually.
I want to make it bigger, but I find out I don't have enough space.
I think it's fine. I think that's fine. The kopesh wasn't a huge sword anyway. So I think what you're doing there is just perfect. Looks good though.
Thanks.
And we can't see your face at all, so completely safe.
Okay. I don't want people picking on my skin condition. You know, Delit world.
Oh my God.
What skin
Stop.
condition?
No one's gonna do that. No one's gonna do that, Dina.
No.
I don't put makeup on. Okay, woman, we don't have makeup on. We don't want to show our face.
Don't worry. I don't either. I don't either,
have
Dina. Don't
makeup
tell
on
anyone.
either. I won't tell anybody. Yeah. No, I know that. I understand that.
I
My
have
wife is.
makeup on.
Because I say to my wife sometimes, "Hey, let's go get like some sweet or just take a quick run," and she's, "Oh, hold on a minute." She got to put her makeup on. Well,
She wants to look her best for you, Chester.
yeah, no, I guess that's true. They tell us this anyway. But the funny thing with my wife is if she's sitting here at nighttime and someone rings the door, I always have to go answer the door because she said, "I can't go. You got to go," and she don't want to go because she's of course fully dressed, but she doesn't have a brassiere on. So she doesn't want she don't want to answer the door. I mean, she's that type of old-fashioned lady. So I have to go answer the door at night.
Well, it makes sense. You know that a lot of women. I mean, probably your wife is pretty still. Some
She
women
is,
with or without makeup, they look like 180 degrees different.
Oh yeah, actually, my wife doesn't wear a lot of makeup, but that's Japan. Most Japanese ladies, they're extremely subtle with the makeup, unless you're in Tokyo, and then
Mhm.
they literally just painting their faces. But that's a whole different group of people, I guess.
Hmm.
We keep having trouble with people dropping a pixel drop because he had to drop. I know that. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We did lose Pixel, which I knew. We have other people now. Brad, you're not sharing your screen at all, dude.
All right, hold on 1 second.
Come on, Brad.
Competing.
Is it going to be Nasser with boobs?
It might be.
No.
It could be.
Oh God. No, not again. That was
No, he's doing a straight up Belet. Yeah, looks good, dude.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll see how that ends up getting finished. Actually, I think it should be cool. All right. And it'll be really nice. I think I'm going to make Edwin show this week's winner over there. So, you know.
I'm not going to lie to you, so I was kind of hoping it would be Handyman with Bob's.
Well, that's just disturbing.
Yeah.
That's
Now
what
available on Indiegogo. Wow.
Dillard says Google yielded no search results on who Belet is. Well, I'm assuming you spelt it wrong, sir.
Yes, you did.
he can't spell. Oh my God.
Uh-oh.
Could you imagine my shock? Sorry, just joking.
Uh-oh.
So mean.
There you go, John.
You're so
Shots
mean.
fired.
Hey, Dina attacking a guy who wasn't even there to defend himself. That's just cruel.
Now, Roger has not come back, so I don't know what trouble he was having.
I don't see
Roger, come back. I thought we had something special.
Oh no, not again, Booster, please.
Just chatting with them on the back end. But other than that, how are things going, folks? How's the lives and how's the families and such? Everyone doing well?
Oh, I love being alive, Chester. It's my favorite thing. I don't want to die at all.
What? We definitely have a spicy, unfortunately down and depressed Booster. Tell me your problems. What happened?
Well, it all started with my mother. She all.
Oh,
Chester, I guess he's your therapist now.
I guess not. But no, seriously, you did you have a bad day yesterday or something?
Oh, you know.
No.
We don't know. Tell us.
We don't know. Yeah.
Oh, you know.
I love that gag. I'm sorry, but that's one of the best dad jokes ever. You know, how's it going? Everything okay? Yeah, you know. And then that was it.
Men's conversation.
Yes, I know. That's true, Dina. But the thing is, guys, you only have to deal with this occasionally. I have to deal with him and DeWolf on like a daily basis, right? So I get literally barraged by dad jokes all the time. Feel pain from me, okay?
I will.
No, I'm okay.
The metal says, beautiful babe from the Hyborian age. Yes, dude. Absolutely. Belit is one of my favorite female characters of all time, for sure.
And
what
just
about you
so
guys?
surprised. So surprised people don't know. I mean, I don't really read comic books that long, but that's the thing that my husband told me. I was like, oh, who is that? He's like, oh, that's Conan's first love, the only woman that he is so in love with. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. She's hot.
She is hot. And she's strong and powerful too, right?
She's deadly.
She's deadly. Yeah, she's a good character. And the thing with it is I think a lot of people haven't read the Howard books. And if you haven't read them, that's fine. A really, really good translation of those books or interpretation of those books is actually the Dark Horse series. Is that what it's called? Dark Horse?
Yeah.
Dark Horse
Dark
Comics?
Horse, right?
Yeah.
Dark Horse. The Dark Horse Comics run is unbelievable. Don't read the old Marvel one. That's horrible. The current McConnell one is fine. It's doing well. It's not as good as the Dark Horse so far. It's not. The Dark Horse was just one of those unique, perfect moments in time type of thing. And if you haven't read that series, please do, because that is a killer thing. Let's see. Eric says, drawing along. My computer crashed during the start of this stream, but we'll tweet progress on the pencils I have. Please do, dude. Please. And just to reiterate and remind you that we are absolutely running a hashtag today. So if you're drawing along, we want to see your art, and that hashtag is hashtag DNQFE. Right? Yes.
Absolutely.
And, yeah.
Yep, we're going to be ripping off that idea too, because the whole show is a rip off anyway. So,
well,
so
it
why
is.
not?
Well, it's not a rip off. It's a collaboration, sir. A difference. But
inspired.
Inspired by, yeah. But I think that was a great idea that Edwin did. Right? I thought it was a great idea. We have lost a couple people though. One, two. I know Pixel had to drop, but Roger hasn't come back yet. What's going on, Roger?
They're all cowards.
No, I think he was having some technical problems.
That's the guy from
cowards. They were terrified of me. I was going to bring it today, Chester.
Were you? Are you not? All of a sudden, you still have time.
Oh, well, I'm bringing it. Yes,
you are. Would you like to show people what you got so far?
No.
No. Okay. All right.
I don't want anyone copying me.
Yeah, Booster's masterpiece. It's gonna turn $20 million.
Yeah. I don't blame you, Booster. I don't blame you. It's a wise decision.
Someone blocked John. Who blocked John?
Not me.
One of the moderators. I don't know. Maybe Pixel.
Who did that?
I don't know.
I didn't do anything.
Nothing to you. Oh, you could have been you, huh? Actually, yeah, it could have been. Maybe it was.
She has a wrench.
My hands have been here the whole time.
All right, I'm going to protect John. I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make him a moderator. There you go, John. You're a moderator now. You're safe.
He's gonna kick me if he is here.
He's not. He's not on here with us. He's over there. Yeah, and we do have 53 people in here. We certainly appreciate it. And as you see, we have some really cool art coming along. And we really are trying to break that 100 people viewing today. We haven't got to that point. We've only gotten in the 80s, so we'd love to do that. If you guys can hit that share button and get as many people over here as you can, that would be really cool. We'd love to hit that 100 today if we could. So we usually have more than 100 throughout the whole show, actually. But I'm talking about at the same time. That would be a lot of fun. So please do that. And of course, if you are in here, do hit that like button. We do appreciate that. And also, if you haven't subscribed, please do. We are, of course, trying to grow this channel over here in FanSpeak, and we do shows every day, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have our content, of course. We do news, we do comic books, we do movies. We talk about conspiracy theories on Sundays with TFT. That is awesome. We're also running a superhero role-playing game on Tuesdays right now, Bugbear's Basement. So we got a lot of stuff going on, and we'd really appreciate you guys come over and enjoy it with us because we're having fun. And of course, here on Thursdays, we have the fan edition of Drone Recorder, which is always awesome. Let's just keep moving down the line here with the artists. This is a cool, interesting piece for you, George. You usually you have a very specific style, but today you're doing something very different.
Yes. Yes, it's drawing beautiful women without any humor at all. It's quite. It's not unusual. It's not unique. It's just rare.
Yeah, yeah, no, that's cool. You have your style, and I think a lot of artists try to find their style and go with that, and that's cool. But it is interesting to see a very stylistic artist also do different things. That's kind of cool too. And Phaser1X says if Ethan could just mention DNQFE, that would be helpful, of course. But we know Ethan's really busy. We try not to bug him over here in FanSpeak. We just do what we're doing. But if he is streaming now, which he usually is, or you have anything like that, and if people want to put in the chat that, hey, Ethan, send him over here, I would appreciate that, of course. We do love our Cyberfrog artist, of course. And then waiting for that book. It's going to be cool when we see it. Now, I know Lone Star has come out, and a lot of people have that. I've also got my Jawbreakers finally. I got my Flying Sparks. I got my Graveyard Shift. Been getting a lot of stuff, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I got my Jawbreakers as well just recently over here in New Zealand.
Yeah,
Cool.
we were like the last ones.
How was the condition?
It's awesome.
It was all beautiful. It was beautiful.
Oh, great. Fantastic. Very good.
Although I got 2 posters in the package that went with the book, but and they're both nice. So one is Ethan's, and the other one is whatever that cover. I think it was John Malin's cover. But I thought we were going to get the what's it called, Shawnee, or I thought we were supposed to get that poster. So it's like somehow they switched it out. Instead of giving Shawnee, they gave us Ethan's cover or something like that. I don't know why. Sashi, is that what it's called?
He made a mistake. He did a mistake.
No, you can tell Richard.
He made a mistake.
It's all right.
Richard will always give it to you.
Yeah, but I'm fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine with what I got. We have John Malin's cover, and you got that absolutely killer Ethan Van Sciver cover, so I have no problem with it. I just thought I was supposed to get that female one.
Yeah.
And you say her name is Sashi.
But
I haven't read the book yet.
Sashi, yeah.
Yeah.
Sashi is cool.
Mm-hmm.
How did you guys
Sashi.
enjoy it? I haven't read it yet. I just got it the other day. I haven't cracked it yet.
I've
Jawbreaker?
Yeah.
a wee bit of it, and it was actually quite amusing. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's cheesy as hell, and some of the lines are a little cringy, but at the end of the day, it's fun.
That's cool. That is cool. And we have Rainbolt over here says, I can't wait until Red Rooster Golden Age comes out. Yeah, I'm waiting on that too, dude. We all are. That one I think is a little beyond the date. When that's supposed to be like a February. We're supposed to get that in February, right?
Actually, we're supposed to get it this month in April. But,
okay. There you go.
Yeah, they sent out a notice saying that they're a little behind, so they probably won't get it till summer.
Okay. Well, that's all right. I mean, that's to be expected. Yeah. One thing that happened that in this community over here, of course, with this indie revival that's going on, we had a lot of people come out. And as I've mentioned before, I come from more the Kickstarter side with board games and role-playing, tabletop role-playing stuff. And I've been buying stuff for like a decade or more, right? And I've seen that community grow and become more sophisticated, right? And I knew when these guys were putting out those dates, I was like, you're not going to deliver on time, because we went through the same problem with the board gaming revolution that's going on, right? Yeah. So I knew that was going to happen. Some of them are kind of way beyond the pale, though. But I guess it is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, I think whenever you're doing something for the first time like that, it's you're always a little more optimistic about how long it's going to take.
Yeah, no, absolutely, that's true.
Till reality slaps you in the face.
I have to say, a lot of the smaller books that I covered, that I supported, I've gotten those on time. It's the big boys that aren't on time.
Yeah. Like Nasser, all his books were on time.
Nasser. Yep, others as well, and those books weren't any less detailed or any less effort driven. They're so it's not like it's just a stick figure book. They're full on art pages and writing and stuff. But they maybe they had a little more experience with crowdfunding. I don't know, but that's all right. It'll all work out in the end. But I agree with you, Rainbolt. I am waiting for that Red Rooster a lot, and a lot of us are, dude. Because I think in the beginning, when that first run of the big pro books came out, the most anticipated one was Red Rooster from Mitch Breitweiser, actually. So we're all waiting for that one. Yeah, he is an art beast. You're right. He's awesome, and of course it's a collaborative project between him, his wife is doing the coloring, of course, and he has his writer. He's got Pellegrini, right?
Yeah,
Pellegrini,
I believe so.
Writing.
Is Red Rooster a public domain character?
Red Rooster is his own creation.
It's so well done. That's the impression I get. It's like he pulled something out of the public domain that was done back in the 40s and 50s, and he just made it awesome.
Well, it's inspired by Golden Age, that's for sure. But no, it's a really good character design. It really is.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. And I think of all the character designs, it's the most finished and polished.
Stand out.
It does, yeah, it does. I mean, Ethan's Cyberfrog stands out because it's an anthropomorphic frog. But character design, it's good, but it's not Mitch's level of commerciality to it. Mitch's is very sellable, I think, and I think Mike's is close too. But Mitch is certainly, I think, holds the candle on that. Maybe Doug TeNapel with his Bigfoot Bill as well. But for me, it looks too much like Earthworm Jim. But still, I think it's a solid character design, right? Because that's what it comes down to. You have to create something that catches the eye and is memorable, right? It's a difficult process. Yeah. How about? Did you back Bigfoot Bill?
Mm-hmm.
You did.
Yep.
That doesn't
Me
sound
too.
honest to me.
I did though. I very did.
You very did. Okay, and Dina did as well. Any of you other guys are backing Bigfoot Bill?
I did.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think most people did,
Can't
didn't
wait
they?
to get that book.
I was waiting on the stream. I say when they reach like 180,000, I will back it, and I did. I keep my words.
Oh, there you go. Awesome. Now Rethulu says the pitch line Rockwell meets Lovecraft sold me right away. That is a cool pitch line, dude. And Phaser 1X says Salamandroid. You know, that's the interesting thing about Ethan's project, though, right?
Android is the cooler character, to be
He
honest.
is much
Yeah,
cooler.
I love Salmandroid too. It looks
Yeah,
so
it's
cool.
weird, right?
Yeah.
The side character is always better than the main character.
Well, sometimes, but Salamandroid is certainly better. And I got some of Doug's original art and rough sketches for Bigfoot Bill. Rainbow says, "Awesome, dude! Yeah, it was a very popular project. So congratulations to Doug, of course, and congratulations to all of them. Right now, keep in mind here, we do have projects that are ongoing amongst our panelists here." Our artists, our challengers. Of course, we have Brad here. He has Handyman. He's not showing his art again for some reason. I don't know. He shut his camera off. But of course, Brad has Handyman.
I'll give you an update. 1 second.
Oh, okay. I see. You want to update
Hold
us?
on,
Is that you're
updating
doing the
coming.
booster thing? I get you. But anyway, he has his
I have bad
Handyman.
internet right.
Definitely go check that on over on Indiegogo. Of course, you can find that through IndieCron. Oh, it looks nice. Looks nice, Brad. We definitely have a female thing going on here. Now, of course, we also have Tales from Beyond the Gate, which is another really big project. Now, that project actually has a ton of people from across the community that are involved in that doing the art. And we also have a bunch of writers. We got a few pros in there. We got Mike Barron, James Hudnall, John Malin, Ethan Van Sciver. They're all involved in the Tales from Beyond the Gate project. And so definitely check that out. And what else we got going over here? What other projects are going on amongst our artists today?
Oh yeah, Booster's sketchbook.
No, we don't need that. Jiminy, you're not working on anything you're working on stuff, but you don't have anything Indiegogo related, right?
No, I don't. I do not. Nope.
Not yet.
Not yet. Now, George, of course, has Joe King over on Indiegogo. That is a family kids book, and it's a nice, fun, very colorful book, actually. How about you, Eric? You said you have something coming up. I know that, but it's not ready yet, right?
Oh no, actually, I launched it yesterday on Kickstarter.
Oh shit!
Well,
No, it's
see
ready.
what the difference a week makes.
Yeah.
What's the name of your project?
It's the Zombieful World of Oz. It's a steampunk fantasy horror. Dorothy's basically been in the mental asylum since she got back from Oz the first time. It's been 10 years or so since then. She's finally released, and zombies have infested Oz, and they're coming to Kansas to get her now.
That is interesting. There's another Eric Weathers, who's also doing an Oz book.
I saw that, yeah.
Yeah, very different than yours. That's Eric
Eric
Weathers.
Back it up, Eric. I'm sorry. You delete the whole campaign.
Hey, I launched it yesterday. I'm not looking for a lot of money out of it, but I'm already 50% funded.
Awesome.
Oh.
And now
Cool.
let's see here.
That's
Eric
great.
said, "Did you assume her gender?" Of course I did, dude. But you know what you need to do, Eric? You need to come up on our show and talk about it.
I could do that.
Good. Yeah. Just talk to me later or on the DMs, and I'll schedule it for you. We actually schedule things over here. We actually do things on time over here. I know it's shocking, but
wow.
yeah. So just get in touch with me, and I'll schedule your show, dude.
Okay, sounds cool, man. Thanks.
Yeah. Oh, because today we had Chuck from Sporkman on talking about the book, and that's a fun book too. There's some really good books, and the thing is with what we're doing over here, we're trying to help along this indie revival and stuff. Because in a way we're trying to resurrect the comic book industry because the big pro companies don't seem to care, right?
No, they don't give a damn.
No, they don't. So we're trying to redo that ourselves over here. So this is a grassroots effort. We definitely need everybody to go over there and support that kind of stuff. I see we got 51 in here. I was really hoping we try to hit that 100 today, but maybe not. Diller Draw says Booster can't claims his aunt's basement on rental history. Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that means.
I don't either.
He's from another. He's on another world.
He's scaring me, Chester. Take away his wrench, Daddy.
No, I won't. It's the fact that it scares you. I think I'm going to let him keep it forever.
Oh.
We have to keep it, but John is a controversial fella. He's spicy and he causes some trouble. So he needs the protection of that wrench. He really does.
That's not how that works. When you cause trouble, you get protected. That's not how that works at all.
You got trouble, you'll get spanked. That's how it works.
Dina, I told you again, don't threaten these guys with spanking. They like it.
Maybe they need to go see a doctor.
Maybe.
Oh.
Doctor, give me the news.
Your instruments do not cover it.
I think mine does cover spanking.
Your dust covers what?
I think mine does cover spanking.
Oh,
yours
wow.
does.
Yeah, I got that special insurance.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, Rainbow makes a really good point. I love that a tier of Sporkmans comes with a 3 3/4 inch figure. I backed that as soon as I saw it. Yeah, no, it is cool. Sporkman's a lot of fun. It's basically very Tick-esque, and it's just there's a reason why when you see the channels like ours or Edwin Boyette or John Malin or what have you, when they talk into the Sporkman, they're so excited about it because we can feel it. We can feel their passion. We can feel what they're doing. We can see the fun in what they're doing. So Sporkman's a real special book. You should definitely go check it out. And there's a bunch of stuff too. And keep in mind, guys, if you can't throw your money at everything, which of course you can, but you can share it out to your community though. Hit those share buttons on those Indiegogos, even if you don't back it, especially if you don't back it, so that we can get more eyes on them, so we can get these guys successfully funded. But I do think that one of the things we need to do in this community is start a shift to maybe trying to get more books onto, like, say, Alterna Comics or Antarctic Press or what have you. We need to start shifting more toward trying to get into the standard distribution model because, Brad and I, Brad, we talked to the Diamond guy, right? And they are very clear. They want in on what's going on over here. They were very interested in the indie stuff that's going on. So Diamond is not opposed at all. They're quite the opposite. They think it's really cool. So I think there's some opportunities to try to get into the mainstream streaming, which really help, because one of the things that kills us over here is shipping and distribution, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the advantage of being a big company, right? Because it kills us.
I have been looking online, and then the shipping is killing. Seriously,
it is ridiculous, and there's nothing you can do about it. Because if you absorb some of the shipping into your cost to your book, well, the consumer is still paying for the cost, right? Mm-hmm. It just is. It just, you don't see it as directly. But you're still paying for it because these guys can't be out of pocket. I mean, the minimum thing you're doing when you're running an Indiegogo is to minimally not be out of pocket. Right. And then most of these guys, they're not really thinking about real profit. They're just hoping that their thing becomes popular and interesting, and then eventually they can make profit. Right. This isn't really what they're doing. So just keep that in mind. A lot of people balk hard at the shipping costs, especially for those of us outside the country, but outside of America. But hey, it is what it is, man. We can't. What are you going to do? Go complain to the international communities, I guess, because.
You're absolutely dead on. I looked at my analytics and my live feed on my channel as I was doing my marketing across the month, and every time I would make a mention or stuff like that, I would see a spike to the campaign, and then I would see the pages, which page they're going to, and all that stuff, and then the actual purchase page. And a few of them, would hover there, and then after a little while, they would disappear. It wouldn't go to the complete page or the transaction complete.
Yeah.
And I knew they were concerned about the shipping. It was clear.
Yeah. Well,
Yep.
Rainbow, you're exactly right, Rainbow. Volume is the only thing that matters in shipping industry. Yep, you're right. And that's what's really hurting the Indiegogo direct market line, because it's a great idea. It's really awesome, and you can get all kind of cool extra things. You can be part of an exciting campaign, etc. But the shipping, yeah, exactly. We got John De La
So,
Rose here. He says hello, friends, and of course John has
John,
his Flying
the
Sparks
other
2
John.
going on. So awesome. Go check that out as well. What did you want to say, Dina?
Oh, the other John that I like.
Yeah, John De La Rose. Yeah, he's got his. I read the first Flying Sparks. It was a nice one. I enjoyed the book. Yeah, he's got his second one out right now. Of course, John is very prolific, though. He does a lot of books and not just comics, but actual books. Very, very prolific fellow.
Oh,
Yes, I
sorry.
agree.
Are you talking about John Diller?
No, John De La Rose.
Oh, okay.
Oh, baby
The
disagree.
less controversial one.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. But John has graced us with his presence over here. We're very happy to have you over here, dude. I like this person who
John,
likes
how's
me. Well, John, you know I like you, dude. Shill confirmed. That is me. And Booster, too. Absolutely. He's an absolute shill. He's all about the
Absolutely.
shilling.
Oh,
Booster is desperate
all
for
the
money.
time.
Pennies, even. Pennies. You can dip them in honey and throw them at him. Huh?
Just all I want is attention and love, Chester. I want to be told I'm pretty.
Oh, I see. I see.
Hey, Chester, can you address a bunch of conversations in the chat?
What conversations? They're saying they're talking about Alterna, so that was a good idea. I think it's a good idea too. Peter Samedi is an awesome dude. He's really awesome. I love Peter, sweet guy, and he's doing his things.
Misdirect you.
Diller Draw says, "Oh God, now George is talking about shipping," and then says, "Chester, can you talk about some history?"
Oh, I see. That's what you're talking about. Well, yeah, we're not. I'm not going to let him. I'm not going to stay on boring subjects for long. I get that we're doing an entertaining show, but we can touch it, John. And no, I won't be doing any history because you're so mean. I will not grade
I don't want
your
to
knowledge, sir.
I don't want to talk to him anymore. He's a bully.
He is a bully, but I still love him though.
He hurt my feelings that one time.
One time, only one time.
Yeah, he hurt my feelings one time.
At Bandcat?
Hey, there's a quick update for you, Chester.
Oh, okay, let me come back over. I'm just kind of walking it down as we talk, right? But oh, geez, that is popping now, dude. Yep, that is Belet.
There are
sure.
Bobs. Are we allowed to show this live on air?
Of course not.
Yeah.
Of course we can. Why wouldn't we?
No, you can. Who is it? Jeff Lafferty. He just nudes all the time.
Yeah, no problem at all. I mean, if we were doing really hardcore stuff, they probably would have trouble with that. But some art of Belet, who is an established character.
I should probably stop drawing what I am drawing then.
Well, how far did you go? I said PG-13 plus 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 plus. I didn't say PG-13 plus 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 plus.
This may be the most erotic thing of all time, Chester.
Oh no! You want to show it? You ready?
It's not ready.
Please no.
Not ready. He's gonna. It's gonna be hard to take. I'm sure. It usually does. But baby talk. Yeah, no. I love the babies. I actually had a Taiken yesterday in my school. Taiken means first try or first time. And I had a bunch of like little kindergarten, first grade kids. I really love those classes. They're a lot of fun. And because over here in Japan with the focus on education and stuff, my retention rate at the school is super high, right? So I will literally have those kids for 12 or 13 years with me, and it's I love those young kids classes. It's very refreshing. And Roger's back. Hey, Roger, you had some trouble, huh?
Sure did. Yeah, technology, gotta love it.
But I do see you've got some work done though as well, though, so that's good. That's good. All right. But I'll leave it on here for a little bit, and then I'll jump back over to Eric. And Eric's got a lot of work to do, dude.
No kidding.
Yeah, that's why he's so quiet. John De La Rose says, "Who is drawing boobs? They all are supposed to be, but they're just not brave." We're doing Belet today, John.
Some of them are like, "Oh, what if my priest sees this?" Just
Hey, man, I
Coward.
labeled the show very clearly. Everybody knows. No problem.
They
We
know
haven't.
what we're about over here.
We have Aaron Louvrier in here, and he says, didn't Ben Henderson say they are trying to set up some printing, shipping solutions for CG campaigns? Yes, they are. They absolutely are. And there are things going on with that. Matter of fact, Pixel Trader is involved with what's going on with that. So just we have to be patient, but there are some really cool things going on with Ben Henderson, actually. And of course, we have heard rumors made by himself from Ethan that he wants to do that, but I haven't seen any motion on it. And Mike had even made comments. But yeah, no, Ben Henderson is moving along. And so we'll have something to announce for you soon. I can't announce anything right now, but we'll certainly have Ben and Pixel and all those guys, maybe Chuck as well, come over and talk to us when they announce that for sure. Who isn't drawing boobs or bobs? Sorry, I don't know which one I'm supposed to say. Adrian. Well, some of them. They're not brave. It's okay. One is worried about his mother. And the other one's
She's
probably
always watching.
someone votes for you.
I'll tell Jesus.
Yeah, well, it's my mom. It's my mom because I do what she tells me, so she votes for me.
There you go. There you go. So you're not getting any votes today, is what you're telling me.
No, I've not drawn Bob, so I'm still in the good graces.
There you go. There you go.
You draw half a Bob.
Eric says
I'll
this
draw half.
better not be porn. That's not.
It's art.
It's art.
Yep.
And Meow Cat says Bresto Haram. All right. That sounded like a magical spell. Awesome. John says tomorrow channel. Go on. Reason boobies. No, dude. No problem at all. The only trouble I've had on this channel, excuse me, is I've got a couple of copyright claims for some of the trailers I've played and the music in them. But the interesting thing, those claims only affect things like Guam, the Virgin Islands, these American holdings outside of the continental U.S. Everything else is fine. So I don't know. It's weird, right? Why can't Guam not see something that America can? I don't understand.
Not our Guam audience.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Get with it, Guam.
Yeah, you idiots.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what it is. Some kind of, but the rules are weird. I mean, they really need to get on to more. I mean, these governments keep talking globalism. They keep going on and on about it. Well, blah, blah. It is. But why don't you make it more global then? Right?
Because they don't want to.
Yeah.
It's all about those big guys getting money
That's
and
true.
screwing us over.
That is true. Very true. Yeah. And Phaser 1X says, kids are our future. Good job, Chester. Well, thank you very much, dude. I have had many rotation of kids from kindergarten to high school by now. And that's always cool. I had, of course, the problem with it is I had like 10 kids graduate this year on to college. So, oof. But I did replace most of them, and actually have gone beyond that, actually. But that is the only bad thing is when every year I lose a bunch of students because they go to college.
That's a good thing, though.
It is.
But
Hey, college.
Chester.
Yeah.
There's a good way to fix that. You know how you fix that?
Flunk them.
Kidnap them.
Just flunk them. Just flunk them.
I knew that. Yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't be nice.
They'll be in there for life.
Yeah.
Come on.
Actually, one of the prides I have as far as my business goes is my kids, their ACAN, TOEFL, and TOEIC scores are top of the nation. Actually, so I'm very proud of that. Especially with my TOEIC scores, or all of them are like over 800, and that's really, really high.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Proud daddy.
Fantastic.
All right, Chester. I'm ready to show my work.
Oh goodness. All right, I'm coming over.
Oh,
Go ahead. I'm gonna. A matter of fact, I'm gonna go beyond. Oh God.
This is
Oh my gosh. Ew. Booster. You need to go see a therapist.
Are these boobs or butts? I don't really
It
understand.
could be whatever
That's
you like,
Michael Moore.
Chester. It could be either.
That's
I
Michael
like
Moore.
big boobs, and I cannot lie.
Yeah.
The child
See?
has an opinion. You're right. It's horrible.
It's
Baby startled.
I know it's probably a little too extreme for this channel. I'm sorry. It's yeah, and these are nips. They're angry nips.
All right, that's enough of that. I can't. My eyes are burning. I'm going back over to Eric. Go ahead and bring that up full page, Eric. Help me out. Help us out.
Yeah,
Help us out,
sure.
Eric.
Here we go.
Let's see. Now this is what it should look like, Booster. That is now. This is the most Belet actually where I've seen so far. Actually, this
Okay,
especially the
that's
headdress.
okay and all, but they're not angry. They're not angry boobs.
They are not angry. They're certainly not. Although they are focused. They are focused. All right, that's a good
How's
thing
that?
too.
Oh wait, it should show up here in a second.
Oh no! See what I've done? It's my fault. It's my fault.
Beautiful, yes. They look angry.
All right, let me move down the line over here to Dina. Dina, why don't you go ahead and show us what you got going on? All right.
Give me a sec.
Okay. Hey, that's nice. I like what you got going on. You got the nice kind of Middle Eastern hanging jewelry as well. That's cool. Yeah, that is cool. Good piece. Nice.
Thank you.
Brad, do you want to show your screen so we can let people see your process a little bit?
Sure, one sec.
All right, let me come over to the chat real quick and just keep up with it here. Guam is people are giving Guam a lot of love, I could say, maybe. And let's see. Simon Sim Portier says, "Keep up the great work, Chester. Love these D&Q FEs, man, dude. So do we. We're having a lot of fun with it. Just seeing
Hashtag D&Q FE.
Well, hashtag, that's right. Once again, to tell you again, we are sitting an hour in, so we have 1 hour left, guys. But keep them, is that right? Yeah, that's right. But keep in mind that we're running a hashtag today, hashtag DNQFE. And if you're drawing along or doing the art, just throw it in there when you're done. And at the end of the show, we're going to look at it all. So that should be fun. Yeah, and we do love it over here. And just keep in mind, guys, if you haven't hit the like button, please do. If you hadn't subscribed, please do that too. And if you haven't hit that share button, do that as well. So we can get more people in here. But yeah, Brad, this is looking awesome. But that is a cool piece.
Thanks.
Let me see here. You're on the wrong side of history, Guam. Yeah, everyone's giving so much hate to Guam. Why is it so easy to hate Guam?
Because they're small and we don't pay attention to them that much.
It's true. We forget their territory, right?
They're the pinky of the United States.
In a way. Mm-hmm.
Pinky toe. The pinky toe.
Adrian says, Booster is at least being original and artistic. Dude, do not encourage him.
I agree. I absolutely agree. I'm very original and artistic.
Did you say
autistic? Maybe, yeah.
Well, okay, probably a little. I'm not gonna lie.
Right. Now, maybe a little. Now, Roger, I'm over here showing you, white box you over here. So why don't you do me a favor, Roger, and pick up that page and put it close to the camera so we can see what you're doing, dude. Glad you made it back in, by the way. All right, there we go. Bring it down a little bit. All right, there. Yeah, we got the body coming on, and we got you're starting to put in some face details. Awesome, dude. Now, guys, Roger here has a real passion for drawing, and he wants to do more and more art. And I thought it would be really helpful for him to come over here and talk to you guys, because you're all artists, that you can give him some pointers and help him out with stuff. So if you have any kind of advice or anything you want to help out with Roger, please tell him and get in contact with him and help bringing him along.
Practice.
I have one tip. Honesty.
Say that again.
What?
Honesty. You have to be honest with yourself. Like how.
Oh, I like to be honest. Gotcha.
Are you actually right. Drawing to improve, or are you just wasting time doodling?
Right.
My
doodling's good too.
Frank is very correct.
My tip is go to medical school.
Go to medical school.
That's what his mom is saying.
You're funny.
Learn how to draw the anatomy.
Because drawing is supposed to be fun, but if you want to improve, you have to feel the pain. There's no other way.
Mm.
This is true.
Hey,
It is
you
true.
gotta get into it every day. Practice every day.
Yeah.
Just
Now,
like sports.
that's true. Yeah. Now, Captain Canada has a very good point here. He says that I want to see Conan from Booster with the same art style. There you go. Challenge given, Booster.
You want me to draw cock and balls?
No, that's not what he was saying at all.
Oh. Oh
sure?
no.
It
Oh
might
no.
have
Are you
sounded like
sure you don't want me to draw that? Because I can do it right now, Chester, on the show.
No, you can't. No, we shan't do that.
All right. All right.
Yeah. Now, Goes to Henry has been giving some good pointers here all along the way, and his advice to you, Roger, is he has a better tip. He says add boobs. That always makes it better.
All right.
It's kind of like bacon. You add bacon to everything, makes it better.
Yeah, well,
Mm.
in some instances it does.
You especially add
So
bacon
better Batman
to
is one
boobs.
with the.
Oh,
Mm.
Actually, now we're back over here to McCrank, of course. I'm just kind of flowing through all the art as usual. But McCrank, dude, I think this is your best piece so far, man. This is really good. I like this. It's clean. Look what McCrank is doing, guys.
it looks great.
It's a really good piece. Yeah, this is definitely your best piece, dude. I like it.
Yeah, it's about time I made some improvements.
Well, yeah, I think your shadowing is good. It's good shadowing.
Very good.
Yeah, I like it. It's good job, dude. Now you're working digitally too. You notice a lot of people are working digitally. We do have some traditional artists as well. I like the mixed medium actually. It's kind of nice, but it's also why we can't do any kind of color because of that mixed medium. If everyone's doing the same thing, we could allow color, right? Yeah, no, I agree, Adrian. It is his best work to date. It is. It's a really good piece. I like that one where you had Batman was looking at Batgirl's butt, or he was questioning why she wasn't focusing on the job, as Dazzler had said. But that was a good one too. But this is your best, dude.
So we're gonna have Dazzler come on and judge these pieces tonight.
No, not today.
What?
No, definitely not.
Why, Chester? Is there something to be ashamed of in here?
She is 11.003 years old. As I said, I'm going to keep the update. And no.
That's because we're being disgusting old men in here, Chester. God has left the stream.
Maybe.
It's too early for her to learn about that. She need to be old enough to understand.
Yeah. Well, usually we don't go this way, but it's Belet, man. You have to. It's Belet.
Yeah. What else is not
It
Belet?
is what it is.
And plus, she's kind of mean. She scares me.
Well, Belet is Dazzler.
Yeah.
She brought a knife last week. She brought a knife.
She did bring a
Yeah,
knife.
she did. She was like, "This is America." She pulled it. I'm not gonna lie. I heard eagles squawk in my ears as she said that. That was incredible.
Well,
I know.
That is a crow.
That's right. But when I grew up, every kid, every boy particularly, had a pocket knife in their pocket. That
wasn't a pocket knife. She brought like a big Bowie knife.
That was actually a lock blade. That was a serious combat weapon, actually. But once again, if you actually knew who DeWolf really is, you would understand that.
Aha.
Who he really is.
Secret agent.
Yes. We shall not ask those questions. We shall not get ourselves in trouble.
Okay.
Yes.
Secret agent. You ever see Taken? That's who DeWolf is.
Yeah. Well, he does admit he's Air Force. He at least admits that. That's his admission.
There you go. There you go. 0010.
And of course, we all know he's also a Mason.
A Mason?
Yes.
Oh.
A Mason.
Illuminati.
No,
There you go.
the Illuminati as a dip state.
Illuminati confirmed.
That's funny. Actually, I think that's exactly what Canada was saying. I know, dude. I was being sarcastic. See, Dina did perfect boobs. Of course she did. She's well versed in them. Personal experience.
Yeah.
McCrank's best work. I already read that. Looking good. It's never too early to appreciate the female form. This is true. I mean, everyone likes the female body more, even women. I mean, God, the male body's not particularly a good-looking thing.
I think
I
Michelangelo
haven't
will
seen
say
mine.
otherwise.
What would you say there, Dina?
Probably Michelangelo will say no. Mel is beautiful. You know how much he loved Mel's body. See,
I
Mick
don't know.
David.
Who are you talking about? I don't understand.
Michelangelo. He said Michelangelo.
Oh, Michelangelo, the artist. Oh, okay.
No, the turtle.
Yeah.
No, I thought you meant the turtle. The Ninja Turtle.
What? Oh,
He's a
God.
freak. A
How
turtle's a
big are my
freak.
dudes? I love looking at men.
Whoa. Pizza and men, man.
Yeah, Ghost Henry. That's right. Ghost Henry says, I never leave home without a Leatherman or a Victronox. Yeah, dude. I got a Victronox in my bag at all times. Yeah, because you never know. If you have a tool on it, you know what? You find you use it quite a bit.
Why haven't we done any of the Ninja Turtles, Chester?
I have no idea what.
You know, that's a good point. Yeah, we kind of are constantly following Mike.
Because you're ninja. Come
Who
on.
needs him?
Well, what do you mean? Who needs him? We're part
Who
of his show.
needs him, really?
But maybe I'll what I'll do is send an email to Mike and say, Mike, turtles. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. All right, it's happening, boys.
Did you guys know?
Did
Did you guys know that there actually was a female Ninja Turtle? Did you know that?
What?
Yes.
What?
Venus.
Turtle Bobs?
Yeah, I knew that.
Ew,
Yeah, there was.
I knew.
that's wrong. That's gay.
I knew that.
Yeah, her
No.
name-
Ooh, like that.
It's right up there with one female Smurf. I mean, really. Jeez.
Yeah, but see, everyone loves Smurf that though, George. And when they add the female to that live action show, it killed it.
Chester, they all kind of have to love Smurfette. She's the only woman in town.
That's exactly right. You said it in your opening sentence. Everybody loves Smurfette.
It's true, especially
One
Papa
option.
Well, but even if she's the only one option, she's still designed to be the perfect one.
Adrian says, fan edition, artist revolution. Well, I think in the newest CG offer for Smurfs a couple of years ago, they actually found that she was from a lost village of Smurfettes, and now there's a whole bunch of females now.
Nah, it's a little
I thought
hooey.
Gargamel created her.
He did.
He did, didn't he? Yeah, she was supposed to be a
did.
trap.
Like in
And
the
there-
original cartoon.
Ah.
Yeah.
She's supposed to be
there
a
were
trap?
more-
Oh
there were more-
no.
There were more female Smurfs though. There was Hillbilly Smurf, and there are a bunch of them.
Really? I don't remember that.
Yeah, the original Smurf show. Yeah, after about the 10th season, they brought in a bunch of new Smurfs.
Yeah,
They're like Hillbilly Smurfs, and I think a couple of them were female.
Oh wow, I didn't. Yes, that was my joke, Bullet. Our trap's gay. That was my joke. I made a joke. I'm sorry, I missed the mark. I do that sometimes. That's why Booster's here, but he's got my back because he's depressed little boy today. I made a poor joke. You're supposed to be there to make it better. It's your job.
There, Chester. You'll get them next time.
Thanks, dude. Thanks.
Did I make it better? Did I make it all better?
Not really. And although we do have, let's see, we have 47 minutes left. So,
Oh God.
Jiminy,
Yeah.
get
Trying my
on
best.
it.
He's inking.
I'm-
Look,
I'm-
I expect to see much bigger bobs by the end of.
Look,
Oh no, Dazzler's in there.
I'm putting down.
Everyone,
I'm putting down some
everyone,
ink.
everyone behave.
Everyone hide.
Hide the bobs, you fools!
Why? Oh, Dazzler's in here. Hi.
Uh-oh.
Hide. Everybody hide.
Okay,
She's
Bob,
on.
Hi,
Don't
Dazzler.
be terrible father.
Dazzler is here, and she says, Dazzler here. I'm actually watching Smurfs right now. Awesome. Smurfs are great. Tank Ferret Art is here, says, hail Chester Busby and friends. Well, thank you very much, Tank. Wish you were around a little bit earlier. We would love to have you in here and see how you do Belet in her perfect, beautiful form. Everyone's saying hi to Dazzler. Joe Maroney says, hillbillies in medieval England. Okay. True, huh? Of course, we do know the Smurfs come out of the magic flute. Oh. Did I just throw history down, John Dillard? Oh, no. Oh, Pablo. There's Pablo now. We needed you earlier, Pablo. We wanted to get you on this drawing
Pablo
today.
is so good at drawing women.
He is. He's really good at drawing females, and he has no problem with full frontal nudity as well.
Wow, that's really brave for him to just come on stream naked. That's really
Oh my
that's something.
It is.
Does he draw it as well?
Hey, you better watch it because the Argentinian mafia might come back at you. You know.
Oh, dear.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Where's my
no.
money? Where's my money?
All right, I'll just put it in your underwear. There you go. Ooh. Just put it away, Pablo.
Yeah. Now we are doing a hashtag DNQFE. If any of you guys are drawing along, just go ahead and throw that up, and we'll show that at the end of the show. We do have ourselves 45 minutes left. Is it 45, 35? No, let me see. That's
45.
So it's 45. Yes. No, 35
It's
minutes.
like an hour and 45, right?
No, it's 45.
Yeah,
40 minutes. 45.
55 minutes. We have 55
45.
minutes left.
We were 10 minutes
55,
late.
55.
It's actually 45. Actually.
55. 55.
No, dude, get on it. Anyway, let me keep moving down the line here, of course, as we've been doing and looking at this wonderful art. Here's George's, and he's done early as usual. See, this is the thing. George is always done early, and of course, Jiminy never finishes. So it's I guess they
I finish eventually.
Eventually, of course, eventually.
Finish eventually.
It's not live. And Campfire Comics comes on and says, who are you drawing? Well, we are drawing Belet. Now, Belet is, we've already explained this, but I will reiterate it. Belet is the first and greatest love of Conan the Barbarian. He met her when she was young. She is a pirate queen. She's a vicious and strong, powerful woman, and she ended up dying. And in the stories, the continuing stories that went on with Conan after that, they actually, Howard did a really good job of showing the effect of her death upon him. Yeah, Belet is a great female character. She's not a hero per se, although Conan did have somewhat of effect on her. It kind of tamed her down a little bit. But Belet is a really cool character. If you have not read the original Conan books, you should. And if you would prefer, Dark Horse had an absolutely amazing run of Conan the Barbarian. You should check that out. And she, of course, is prominent in the early books, as she should be. And Booster is left, and he said he'll be right back. So he must have to do something important. I don't know.
Should go take a nap.
Probably, yeah. Poor little boy. Working is a new thing to him. Belet is really awesome, Dazzler, actually. She's a cool character. I think it's those stories and stuff are probably a little bit too adult for you. But when you get older, you should read them because you want to talk about a strong, powerful woman, Belet, right?
She's dangerous.
She is. George could draw 2 drawings in the time it would take Jiminy to draw half of a start of the drawing. It's true. It is true. It is true.
That's not very nice. That's not very nice.
Yeah. Pablo said, Booster got scared. And the truth hurts. Yeah, there you go, Brad. And George has stopped talking to me. I don't know what's going on with that, but that's right. I'll move down the line. Now, Eric, you you took a big bite at something today, man. How's it coming along? You got less than 45 minutes left, man. You got 42
I'll finish.
minutes.
I'll be done. It won't be a problem.
Yeah.
I'll even take a second and zoom out and let you look at it.
Well, there you go. Well, thank you. That's confidence. And I like these sickle swords that you have in your hand too. That's pretty cool. Yeah, nice piece, dude. Nice piece.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Now, the thing is I know with Brew, and I'm going to get down there in a minute, and I'm going to go over to Dina here momentarily. But I know with Brad, we already saw his really killer piece of art, but we also know when he starts putting down his grays, ooh, I can't wait to see what he's got going on with that.
Are you saying you want to see my piece right now?
No. I'll get you in a minute, dude. Adrian said she showed up in one of Howard's stories and died. Zenobia was in a couple, at least. It's true. And, of course, we have Valeria as well. But it is made very clear that Belet is the love of his life. It's the true passion and love he ever had. The most passionate love he ever had. So, Belet was short-lived. He did kill her off pretty quickly. But still, She's a very cool character, and Dark Horse did a wonderful job of portraying her, I think, which helped a lot. But Zenobia, of course, is another good character, as well as Valeria. Now, if you've seen the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, basically that big, tall, blonde girl in there, she's representing Valeria. I'm not sure if they called her that in the movie, but she is Valeria, right?
A long time since I've seen that.
It's a good movie. It's not really Conan, really. But it's a good, fun movie. It's kind of like Constantine with Keanu Reeves. It's not really Constantine, but it's still a fun movie,
Nope.
right? Yeah. Valeria is better. Some people think so. I prefer Belet for sure, because just because Valeria is I don't know. She just didn't really strike you. She's just kind of the standard warrior woman, where Belet had more background to her. She had more flavor to her, because she was fiery and very dangerous female, right?
It's just something that you can have that makes people want it more.
Yeah. There you go. Campfire Comics says she was frigid. Question mark, exclamation mark, question mark. Sorry, just heard an SJW nagging voice in my head.
No, the SJW see her, they will all cry and beg her for mercy.
Well, that's why the Marvel book that came out not only didn't show Belet as she should have been shown, they actually made her a full-on SJW character, which is, like I said, unfortunate, because the 2 Conan books that Marvel has out right now are really good. But, I mean, I guess we kind of expected that would happen, I suppose. But may the breast, excuse me, best piece win. Thank you, Rainbow. Yeah, it was Valeria. Yeah. I didn't know if they called her by name or not, but she was certainly Valeria. Scott says Sandoval Bergwin had a hook beak. She was hot, but her nose wasn't. I always talk about the lady that played Valeria in the Conan movie. Yeah, no, she was a good looking lady for sure. And of course, the first movie was way better than the second one. Did you guys ever see The Destroyer?
Yeah, it's weird.
It was
that the one with that one that had Grace Jones in it.
It did have Grace Jones in it, yeah, and she was a cool little part, but they didn't use her. They hardly ever. She was just kind of there.
Yeah.
It was wasted. But that whole movie, what they did was they brought it down to PG. They tried to make it much more family oriented, which was a huge mistake.
Conan. Conan not
right.
supposed to be for everyone.
I like the third Conan movie, the one where he fought Red Sonja and pretended he was a prince of some kingdom.
You talk about the Red Sonja, where okay, I see.
But he's not Conan in the Red Sonja.
You fell for it. Oh, that was so easy.
Isn't he Conan in that though?
No.
Nope. That's someone
really?
else.
You know what? If someone with sound edit goes in and changes the name of his character from Prince whatever to Conan, you'll never know the difference.
Because he's Arnold.
Yeah, exactly. He's Arnold with a sword.
Yeah, I know, right?
What more would he be?
Yeah, that's true. Adrian says Conan the Destroyer doesn't exist. Stop your lies, Jester. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, come on, guys. The part where he punches out the camel. Come on, really?
That's the first movie, though.
No, that was the first movie. No, he punched the horse in the first movie. The camel was in the second movie.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Dazzler's back. She said I had to eat dinner real quick, and I keep getting people drop on me. What's going on with these with the internet today?
Internet is not good. I'm lucky I can be on.
Well, I know I lost Roger and Brad, so hopefully they'll come back on. If not, they'll send me the art over. But something's weird today.
I got a chance of winning.
Oh no, their art will certainly be up here for us to look at. Yeah.
Gosh darn it!
Right. I'm over here on Dina. Dina, we can see that very clearly where it is, Dina. Yeah, good piece. You really do that anime touch well. Awesome. The Metal says, I don't know. I enjoy Conan the Destroyer. Well, if you're of that age where you grew up with it, I think it's a bit of nostalgia for you. But that movie doesn't hold up well at all, unfortunately. Yeah. Interesting. But nevertheless, we're getting up on time here. We are sitting at 35 minutes now. Is that right? Yeah, 35 minutes. 35 minutes left. We did start a little bit late today because of our public announcement, but we will, of course, be able to finish everything as normal. Now, hopefully, Booster will be back soon because he will be taking care of that straw poll. And as we do every week, just keep in mind that we're going to show all the art again when we're at the end of time, let you guys see it, and then we'll drop that straw poll, and you can go over there and vote for your favorite. And keep in mind that the winner here actually gets a prize that the Pro Edition doesn't have. The winner actually gets to go on to the Pro Edition. And of course, that is bigger exposure. They have much bigger audience over there. And of course, the winning ones, they started putting them into those auctions. So there's actually money potential here now. So we'll see how that goes. Now, what did Mike say to you about the auction, Eric?
He didn't say nothing to me about the auction.
Really?
But he did. They did do a little raffle inside the chat for me to send my print to one of the viewers.
Yeah, well, I'm assuming he will be talking to you because when they do the auction on Friday, they like to sell.
Eric.
Yeah.
Contact Edwin Boyette.
Oh, okay.
Contact Edwin Boyette about the auction. Okay. Yeah, on Twitter.
I can do that.
And he'll make sure you're on. Okey-doke. Good.
Yeah, I made sure to send them all a message today, thanking them for letting me be on there and all that. I had a good time.
Yeah. Yeah, it was fun. It was cool. You did a great job.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was a good piece. Nice going in. John Chedester, which I'm assuming is, I don't know if that says any reference to me at all. He says, 35 minutes left. Better start then. Oh, wait. No draw along? Or is there? Yes, there is, dude. We actually do have a draw along. It is at hashtag DNQFE. Let me put it in here again. And just send that on that Twitter, however that is done. I'm not really sure. And just drop it in there, and we'll be able to see your stuff at the end of the show. And Brad is back. So, Brad, you got any of that shading done? Let's come over to Brad and take a look, see what he's doing.
Yeah, one sec. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Camera.
Oh, yeah. Starting to get that backgrounds in and getting shading in. Yeah, it looks really nice, dude.
Thanks.
All right. And we got a nice picture of the handyman sitting there before next to it. He's all geared up and ready to go, huh?
Yeah, I was sketching while I was at work today.
And what is this high kicking female next to that? I can't see it. Make it out. What is that?
I was drawing John De La Rosa's Spark.
Oh, you were? Okay. Well, can we see that
cool.
just a touch? Or is that something that's a private?
No, it's fine. Yeah, hold on one sec. I'm just not particularly proud of it. So.
All right. Well, let me be the judge of that.
Though. Yeah. 1 second. Let me. I'm just setting up my stuff. My internet reset. So, 1 second.
All right. All right. Well, I don't know. It's her in action. Now her name is Meta Girl, I think.
Yeah, Meta Girl.
Yeah,
Meta Girl. Yeah.
I think it looks cool. But the one here is much better. This is much better.
Yeah. So.
Handyman. Yeah, sweet.
Yeah, I only had a couple of markers at work, so I was just sketching something out. So.
Well, Handyman would never run out of markers. He'd be using a hammer right now.
Yeah, okay. No, you're right, Ghost. It's a potato vision, yeah. Brad and his potato vision.
Yeah, my internet has been atrocious lately. Sorry.
Yeah, well, it is a ongoing problem, internet, isn't it? Especially when I see some people look at like 500 up, 500 down, and it's like me over here with much, much, much less than that.
Oh yeah, I got much less than that going on right now. So
yeah. It is what it is, though.
And everybody's home right now. So.
Yeah, that affects it too. Here in where I live, there's not a lot of internet people going on, but it's just the connection coming in is so old that it's troublesome for me. Which is why I don't show my face, because I'd love to show my beautifully bearded face for all of you guys.
Thank you, Internet.
Thank you, Internet. John Chedester says, Handyman would be using an actual potato to film and still get better quality than 1080p. Oh, there you go.
Probably
Challenge
true.
on Brad. Yeah. Tank Bear says, "Stop stealing my internet. It's terrible." Hey, we got 61 people up in here for half a second. Sweet. We were trying to do a real big push today to get up to over 100 for the first time, but that's all right.
Hey, who the heck did a thumbs down on our channel?
We got 5 of them. Yeah.
Maybe that was Booster.
Yeah.
It's all right. Their people have a certain sense of comedy.
I tell you, because they can't handle boobs.
It might be. It could be. Could be. That'd be the problem. Yeah.
Adrian T2099 says, "End misogyny at the Pros Edition. Vote Dina."
Too much misogyny
Deus
going
Ex
on.
was, yeah, exactly right. Deus Ex, who I haven't seen in a while, nice to see you, dude. Says, "Ouch! I guess I'll join on the thumbs down bandwagon then." No, don't do that. No, don't do that. Yeah, thumbs up. Anyway, Brad has stopped sharing, so I'll go back over here to the beginning and. So hopefully Roger will either be able to come back or give us his art. He's been having internet troubles, unfortunately. And Booster, whether he comes back or not, he did leave a straw poll, so I will be able to post that myself if I have to. And oh, look, we got Testosterone Overlord in here. Overload in here. He says, "Cross the border, back Handyman tonight. Sweet." Of course, if you guys know that Tess here is one of the best moderators in the business. Very happy to have him. He's usually on his other sock account though, but I guess he's on test today. Thank you for coming in, sir.
Yeah, you know something interesting about Drawn and Quarter. When I first heard of it, I thought it was an ice cream store.
Why? I know there's a joke in there. Go ahead.
DQ.
Dairy Queen. Oh God, George, you kill me, George. I'm gonna have to buy you a joke book and mail it to you, dude.
Yeah, it's okay. I got them all.
All right, there you go. Of course,
I'm
now,
thinking you need to key up a snare drum effect every time he tells a joke.
Yeah, right. Oh, no, but now Tess is in here with his crypto comics, so he switched back over. Okay, sweet. Yeah, people run sock accounts. I mean, that sounds like a pain in the butt to me.
Yep.
Especially when you only have 2 pairs of socks. I mean, come on.
But then, of course, we know Joshua, our most favorite troll. He's got, I don't know, 5,000 socks, I guess.
I think guy must be rich. How many pieces of underwear does he have to follow that up?
No, I don't like underwear. I don't approve of it.
Oh, commando. Wow.
That's too much information. Too much information.
Well, why? Why is that too much information? You got to let him breathe, man.
Oh, boy.
Am I wrong?
You're wrong.
Why am I wrong?
No,
I don't know what to say.
Medical science says you do have to let them breathe because, it has to continue the flow and can't be restricted. It's all scientific and all that.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
It's science. It's
Easy
science.
access, too.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Mom. I apologize, Mom.
Crypto says Nasser's death would be the best death in Handyman. I hope so. Yeah.
Yeah, but he hasn't backed at the $200 level yet.
Oh yeah, but I mean, you've got to kill Nasser in the book. How can you not kill Nasser? That's like a guarantee. That's like automatic, dude.
I mean, Doug to Naples gonna be killed. It shows that big, that level.
Oh yeah, well that's true. Yeah. Well, guys, I don't know. I dare not to say it. Let me knock wood before and after. Jiminy might finish today.
Careful.
I'm knocking wood. I'm knocking wood.
Don't jest. You're gonna get her.
So Jiminy's going to finish, and I'm not.
Okay, hands up. Who's going to be finished before the end of the?
Dude, you've been finished for an hour, George. Stop rubbing it in. McCrank is certainly finished.
You want to
George is
do
finished.
that? And nominate Nasser instead of yourself. I'm happy to do it.
I'm sorry, Brad. What'd you say? Oh, Nasser. Yeah, no, I think he should just be some accidental side carnage.
No. I got 5 deaths at the end saved
Oh, you do?
for people who want to buy their death in the book, but I'll let somebody else.
Well,
Wait,
no.
did they pay to get
Yeah,
themselves?
you pay to die in the book. Yeah.
Yep.
Jeez, that's
Yeah,
beautiful.
you get paid and then you get to get killed.
You took their money and you killed them. Whew.
Yep.
That's the American dream.
Hey, Brad, can you?
He's like a hitman.
Brad,
Yeah.
can you take over for a minute? I want to get some coffee.
Sure. No
Right.
problem. I'm almost done anyway.
You got the comms, dude.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna be roboting probably. So.
Okay. Well then, Brad, just tell us what is your most clever death that you did not include in Handyman. And now remember,
we took out a couple.
Yeah, the most is the deaths that you didn't include in the comic book that you wanted to, but you just didn't. And go ahead.
Okay. Probably I think it's when we took out the death by weed eater. So.
And ballsy.
So, anyways, yeah. So Jordan wants to know about Handyman. So let's go over Handyman really quick. So Handyman is about a man named Miguel who used to work for a drug cartel in Mexico. And he is a former cartel hitman. He has a family, and his heart kind of changes, so he leaves the United States. He has a couple of good years in the United States, but then the cartel comes calling again, and he has to go back to Juarez, Mexico. Why he is there, he is confronted by something that's very, I don't want to give it away, but it's very affecting him and his heart and his family. He can't let other people go through that anymore because he's been changed by his own kids and his wife and things of that nature. So he decides to go on a mission of, he is an illegal, by the way, Adrian. Yes. He stays behind in Mexico instead of heading back home to his family after the mission he's on is over, to fight for people who cannot fight for themselves, to stand up for those who cannot and are just oppressed by the cartel.
I cannot hear most people.
He is also trying to repent, kind of for what he used to be, what he used to do to these people. So in his own way, he's trying to make up for what he did and free the public from the evil that's controlling the city. So it's kind of a revenge / repentance story,
Gotcha.
Yeah. So interesting is what cartels actually are like right now, because we wrote this book before really learning about the cartels, and I did an interview on my channel with 656 Comics, and these guys are from Juarez, Mexico, and they were telling us all sorts of what actually happens down there. What if you speak out against the cartels, how bad it is down there. And so it's really troubling to hear, what they do to people, and why
Brad,
they do it.
I got a question.
They're way savage.
I got a question for you. These cartels, are they selling Chevys, Fords, Buicks?
You wish. Yeah, you wish. No, but I don't want to get too serious because it's supposed to be a fun show. But if you want to go listen to that, you can go check out my channel, Pencil for Life. Check out 656 Comics and get an idea of what goes on and why they actually reached out to me, because they want to see the book get made because of the situations down there.
Cool.
But,
that's great.
So yeah. But
okay, sorry, Brad. I got one more question.
George.
Can you? And it's a serious one. Can you make this into an audiobook?
An audiobook?
Yeah.
An audiobook.
I don't know. Maybe eventually when it's long enough.
Okay. No, just it's a serious question because
Yeah.
you know, the whole concept of Handyman is brilliant. It's a high concept. It's just that's it. That's what we call it in the industry. It's a high concept, and a high concept is something that can be translated into other mediums very easily. So, one of the things is just you get a bunch of people together and have them read the dialogue. Drop a narrator in there, and you got yourself an audiobook.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Right now, I just kind of want to get it funded so I can get it printed and get it
No,
out to everybody.
yeah.
But you know, done. You know, we have the first part written. It's a complete story. We leave the ending open. And if there's enough interest after we're done selling the books to do the second one, we'll do the second one too. So, but
how many parts have you envisioned?
I currently have 3 parts envisioned for the story, but each part is a complete story unto itself.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, my next question is,
Sure.
at what point did the story start to take a life of its own, and you were just becoming a witness as you're chronicling all the events?
Oh, okay, that's a good one. So the first iteration of the story, we actually were just sitting at my comic book shop, you know, because it was I think it was in July of last year, something like that, June or July, and we were just kind of, you know, shooting the shit and talk about, you know, why these comics suck right now, things like that. Like, well, we can do a better job. And so we were coming up with ideas left and right. And the first one, we went over the top. We were going over the top cheese. So like we had Trump's like massive wall in there, and you know, all sorts of illegals. He got picked up at Home Depot, and you know, just all sorts of, you know, just things, you know. But there wasn't any meaning to the story. But then as we were sitting there reading it, we're like, you know, we're not getting anything out of this. The reader's not going to get anything out of this. So we sat back, we pulled it back, and we're like, okay, let's figure this out. You know, what do we need? And you know, we both, Tyler and I, agreed we need a moral to the story. We need a reason to root for the guy, and we need a reason have the viewer invested. You know, the person invested into the story. So that's why we came up with this idea, because, you know, we all make mistakes in life. We all are fallible, and we all seek to, you know, be redeemed of things we've done in the past. So it hits home to everybody. So that's why we went with this route instead. So, yeah.
Cool.
That sounds cool, dude.
Fantastic.
I am back, by the way.
Yeah, I saw.
What kind of shenanigans are you up to now?
Nothing, dude. Yeah, just talking. Yeah.
All right.
Brad didn't do nothing.
That's my line.
Brad didn't do nothing. You didn't say it. You didn't say it though. Brad didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
Actually, that reminds me of Conan, because that great actor, I can't remember his name offhand, who plays the king in that, he said, lions ate him, because she's trying to explain that the lions got him, and they couldn't. Of course, he had Conan in custody already, or something like that. Do you remember that scene from?
No, are you talking about James Earl Jones?
No, this is in
James Earl Jones?
This is in Conan, and this is the king that hired them to get these stupid snakes out and bring his daughter back, right? He paid them to, you know, that great Shakespearean actor that was in that, but he says the lions ate him. Yeah, it was just reminding me of that, because they were lying.
Yeah. He was the bad guy in Strange Brew.
I believe so.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh darn it! Yes, that is a name. I gotta. You know what? I am stuck now. I gotta figure this out. Give me a sec. I'm gonna go searching for that name.
Well, I do have. Jordan says, "What kind of coffee did you get, Chester?" Well, this coffee that I'm drinking right here is actually from Africa, and it's pretty good. I like it.
It's made with rhino penis.
Maybe that would help. I could use it and take it. But actually, we use. Strangely enough, I buy my coffee from two places. I either buy it at this kind of it's kind of this chain shop in Japan, but they have like foreign products that you can go buy. It's very high end boutique. It's expensive, but you can.
Max von Sydow.
What do you say?
Max von Sydow.
Yeah, Max von Sydow. He's also in the Last Jedi. We don't blame him for that. But yeah, so that one place I get, but actually another place I get my coffee quite a bit is Starbucks. I just buy the bag of beans and grind it myself.
Cool.
Yeah. Because as you know, the weird thing about Starbucks is if you buy their unground beans and you do it yourself, it's pretty good coffee. But Starbucks itself, has like the worst coffee ever. I don't get it.
They're just plain coffee's horrible.
It is horrible. Yeah. Now their frappuccinos are awesome. I love those. The black hole, yeah, there you go, nuclear sandwich, yeah. Now that is they remake a lot of crap. You notice how much really useless stuff they remake, and then they take things that could really use a remake, like say the black hole, and not. I mean, yeah, I don't understand the logic of Hollywood. Look at this piece by Eric. She is beautiful, dude.
Hey, thanks.
They did make the black hole. It was what's it called? The Interstellar.
Yeah, but that's unfun, boring. We don't need that movie at all. The Black Hole was such a cool movie.
Yeah,
I saw that in a drive-in.
Yeah,
meteors coming through the center part of the ship. That was just fantastic. But you know what? Now that I think about it, as an older gentleman, not a kid when I started in the theaters, the moment that meteor struck that ship and it broke the glass ceiling, that whole place should have just been sucked out. They shouldn't have been able to run across the bridge, as awesome as it was.
Yeah, well, you have to have to leave logic at the door a lot of times, especially when you're watching sci-fi. But Ghost of Henry says, I don't get it either. Starbucks coffee is pure piss. It is really bad. It's really, really awful. I tried it once, and I will not do it again. I love their frappuccino, though. I get the mocha frappuccino. That I love that. That is delicious. But John Chedester says Wakanda is Uganda in real life. So I have been to Wakanda, dude. Wakanda and Uganda have nothing in common. Like literally.
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever. Uganda forever. No, it kind of works. It kind of works. Yeah. They still could. I still say they should call that movie Wakanda. They shouldn't have called it Black Panther at all.
During the movie The Black Panther, there were some very unscrupulous people that actually made money off of people's naivety, and they were advertising, Wakanda tours. They made a lot. They made a lot of money.
I'm sorry, someone's trying to ask you something. Who is that?
My wife.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
My wife stopped me.
Oh,
I could have had a tour.
Oh, she helped you. That's good. Yeah, yeah. It's surprising how people actually believe there was a real Wakanda. I mean, it was that whole phenomenon with Black Panther was interesting to watch because when it comes right down to it, it's a middling, 5 or 6 Marvel movie. It was fine. It's fine popcorn movie. But watching the circus around it was far more entertaining than the movie itself. Actually.
Yeah, the circus was way more, but. I did watch the movie just yesterday while I was drunk.
That's what they say in China. No one dare to give them a mediocre way, or else everyone is worried about being called racist.
Yeah, but the Chinese are incredibly racist. What are you talking about?
We hate everything, even ourselves.
That's right.
So I say that racism is everything, then that's not really racist, right?
Yeah, there you go. It reverses itself down to a point of perfection. And we are exactly 11 minutes out, guys.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Not much
No.
left.
a couple extra minutes here.
We're 11 minutes from being done.
Yep, 11 minutes.
Oh, really?
No.
I think it'd be a good job. This time I can finish it.
Hey, Eagle 43 is in here. Hello, sir. We got 60 watching. Really happy about that, guys. Well, we're gonna have to keep pushing. One of these days, we're gonna break that 100 mark. We're gonna break it. I know we will. This is a lot of fun. These are good shows to watch the art coming alive and stuff. And today we did go a bit more risque, you know, but it's okay. Every now and then it's fine, right?
All right, I'll give you a peek.
It's art. What are you talking about?
It is art. Yes.
There you go.
Human
Oh,
bodies.
Brad, I
and
really wish you had a
parts.
better cameraman, but that is a killer piece, Brad.
Yeah, it is my bandwidth right now. I will turn it up for a second.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Oh, you can control that. Okay. It is beautiful piece. Although this feels a little bit more Jane than Belet, I'm not going to complain.
Jane. Jane. Who is Jane?
Oh,
Tarzan.
you mean like Tarzan
Yeah,
Jane?
Tarzan Jane. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, she's got a rope on a
Interesting.
ship. There's a wave behind her.
Is that a ship she's on? That's a wave. Oh, I couldn't make that out. I thought she was.
Yeah,
in the
it's
jungle.
hard to do. Yeah, right now. I got to add some more to it. But yeah.
Oh, I get it. Now that you mention it, I can see she is on the ocean. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good piece. There's a lot of good pieces today. And hopefully our other artist, Roger, will send me something. I haven't seen any contact with him yet from where, because he dropped out on us. Yeah, I don't know. Let me go over and check the other side, though. Let me go to the other side and check. Nope, I don't see anything from him. He is really new to this kind of stuff, though, and you know.
Yeah, if his internet's out, then it might be hard for him to contact you. So
It might be. It might be. Yeah. But I'm glad he came on the show because I really wanted to kind of introduce him to you guys, and he's in the Discord. I mean, he's rather new. And for me, he's kind of interesting. His body shapes aren't bad. His faces are completely out of control, though. And maybe you guys can give him some pointers on how you do a face, you know. But he's a really nice kid. He's I'm not going to get into a whole bunch of detail, but he could use the support of artists. Let me just put it like that.
Sure.
He could use the support.
No problem.
That's what we mostly do anyway.
And, yeah, that's true.
Yep.
A lot of that. Yeah. Ghost of Henry said his mom sent him to bed, perhaps, maybe, actually. I wouldn't say it's that bad.
How old is he?
Yeah. But, you know, seriously, I think he's a nice kid.
How old is he?
He's pretty young. I'd say in his 20s, early 20s, 18, 19, 20 maybe.
Okay.
To be young.
Okay, cool.
Maybe he might even be a teenager. I haven't asked him that question, but he's young.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And we help people over here all the time. I mean, it's what we do, right? We're always giving pointers. We're trying to help each other become better, especially with a lot of the Indiegogo projects, right? We're always giving people advice and taking advice and trying to, you know, make everything we're doing as best we can. And that's a lot of fun. That's why we have so many artists and people come on our shows, right? And give tutorials and talk like the RT Bear one. We're still working on that colorist one though, because we really want to find the right colorist. With me having such a direct contact with RT Bear, that was the easy choice. I mean, if you're going to bring in the best inker to talk about it, well, I could, of course. We do have contact with Kyle, but how would I do a tutorial show with Kyle?
True.
You guys can figure it out. I mean,
we could try. I mean, I'd love to. I love Kyle. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It may not be live, but you might be able to do like some sort of pre-recorded thing and then post it.
Maybe. I know he has. I've seen him use a voice box before. I don't know. It would be cool. It would be cool to do that. Maybe it would be. In this situation, I can get Kyle to come on and get a couple other colorists with him and have like a panel of colorists to talk about it instead of just one.
Yeah, sure.
You know, I also want to get a penciler to come in, and I was thinking, maybe getting Mike on for that. Who do you guys think would be the best example of a penciler?
Well, Brad is doing a good job already, isn't he?
I'm
talking
John
pro.
Malin.
You know,
Okay. Yeah. I don't make money on my artwork at all. Yeah.
Well, you know what I mean, Brad. Yeah, I'm talking about it. I'm talking about bringing a legend in to talk about something.
I am.
Like I said, I'm busy.
Only
I
Brad.
can't do it.
What about?
I would say Mike.
What about Mr. White?
Mr. White?
Who?
Who do you mean?
Isn't that he great with pencil too?
Actually, Jeff Lapp
Keenan
would be
White.
good.
Kanan.
Kane White, yeah.
He is amazing, but I
Jeff
mean, Kanan
Lafferty.
would be great, but I really want to make it like a legend show. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Jeff
Yeah,
Lafferty.
because there's a lot of great pencils around, but I want someone who's extremely well known, legend, been doing it forever. I want that type of guest, you know, because I mean, I could bring any of
What
you guys on.
about what about Brian Shearer?
He is really good. Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Chester, as far as a colorist, have you
He's very
checked
good.
out K. Michael Russell?
K. Michael Russell about colorist. No, I haven't. Tell
Check
me
out his
about it.
channel on YouTube. I mean, he's got 32,000 subscribers, and he does a lot of coloring tutorials on there.
Oh yeah, I know who this guy is. Russell, right?
Yeah.
Or Chester. Also, think about Elliot Fernandez.
Ellie Fernandez. Yeah, that's another really good one too.
I mean, the guy is. I mean, he's been a pro for a while. He hasn't had like a major book or anything, but I mean, he's up there. He's really good.
Yeah, and
Yeah, a lot of
by
people
the way,
laugh on
guys,
us art.
if you haven't backed Handyman yet, you got 15 days.
15
Something
days,
like that.
sweet.
So it's not a long time, guys.
No, there are some projects we really need to get over the hump. We need to get to Handyman over. Of course, Joe King is already done. I mean, he's in demand now. You can certainly check it out. But he made his goal. Tales from Beyond the Gate needs to hit its goal too. So we could really use the help with that, guys. Tales from Beyond the Gate. Joshua, could you do me a favor and drop the Handyman and Tales from Beyond the Gate in the chat, please? But we could use help on getting these to the goal. Both of these to the goal. They're really good projects. Of course, Handyman and Tales from Beyond the Gate is a huge project. It's 160 plus pages for $30. So if you guys can help us get to our goal, you know, it'd be awesome.
That's a bargain.
It is a bargain, yeah. And of course, you have some of the best unknown artists in that are in the community, right? And you also have some pros. We have Mike Barron and James Hudnall have both written stories for it. We also have John Malin and Ethan Van Sciver have done art for it. And then of course we got Todd Mulrooney, we got John Dillard, we have Eric Weathers, we have Kevin Stewart, we have Manny from Good Dog Press. I am doing writing on several other projects. We also have DeWolf, and plenty of the other artists have done their own writing stuff. We even have a storybook style story. Storybook style story. I'll go with it. From Denali. And it's pretty good actually. And we're going to be doing still images for that, like a storybook. It's really cool what's going to work on that. And actually, the person who's working on that is Kat, who also did one of the stories which you can read. You go over to the page for Tales from Beyond the Gate, and you go down past the pictures. You're going to see a link. You just hit that link, and you can go over and you can read Kat's full story, which I wrote and she draw. Now we haven't put the color, and it's going to change in the final book, of course. But you can go check out her full story there, and she's also doing Denali's. Yeah.
Who is Kat? That's Model
Very cool.
316's woman.
Yeah, so, tell her that, dude. And of course, Model 3 actually is the one who did the cover for it. And when you go over and check it out, you'll see that cover is absolutely killer. That is one of the best comic covers I've ever seen, actually. So thank you very much, Model. That is a sweet, sweet cover. But it's a good anthology book. And of course, the intention of it is to introduce these unknown people, like we do here on Fan Edition, but introduce it to the community and try to get these people more work. Now, there's several people here that we would love to have on the projects as well, but they were busy with other stuff. And we want, hopefully, with the Tales book, we'd like to be able to do one or even two a year and allow it as a showcase for artists. But you know, we'll have to see how that works out. We have to get it funded first. We have 1 minute left. 1 minute. Now, I'm going to run into a couple of problems here because Booster ran away and he's not come back. Now, the straw poll is no problem. I already have that. He left it for me to post. But I have a hashtag going on, hashtag DNQFE for people, and I don't know anything about Twitter. Do any of you guys know anything about Twitter?
I do, but my bandwidth sucks so bad it would not
Maybe
be worth it.
Well, Dina's got great bandwidth. Dina, do you know anything about Twitter?
Okay with it. What do you want me to do?
Can you find the DNQFE hashtag DNQFE?
I can tell you how to do it right now.
You could tell me how to do it.
So you go to Twitter.
I think you just do the.
You'll see the little
what's
search
that
bar
on the Twitter on the
type
right
in
corner.
hashtag
There's like a searching thing.
DNQFE.
You type add, like
That's
the
it.
add, and then something, and then it should show up.
I don't think Dina can hear everybody. Thank you, Dina, very much. So what do I do? I'm on Twitter, and then what do I
top of
do?
the page.
Oh no, actually Bethany has it right here. Oh, look at that.
There you go.
It's already in my streams. Oh, that's convenient. Oh, we got a bunch of them. Awesome. Look at all that.
See?
How much more time we got?
Now you got to throw it on the screen, Chester.
Huh? Yeah, I can do that. I know how to do that, Brad.
We got 10 more minutes.
No, we don't. We have no time, actually. I'm going to do the countdown right now. All
15 minutes?
No!
All right, here we go. So, yes, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pencils down, pencils down, pencils down. Unfortunately, I haven't had any contact from Roger Heller, so I can't show his piece, unfortunately. But I do have everybody else's piece here, so we're good to go with that. And I will show the pictures you guys drew after. So that is awesome. All right. So let me bring all this back up and get myself back over where I need to be. No, that's it. Here it is. Yeah, Eric said he tweeted out a few sketches. A Belet in progress, couldn't keep up here as a damn computer. Oh, sorry about that, dude. Yeah, I don't know where Booster went, but he probably got called away by his mother. But nevertheless, I'm going to come over here and start from the beginning. I'm going to show all of the art. Then I'm going to post a straw poll, and then we'll look at the chat's submissions for art. Okay, so the first one we have here, this is from McCrank. It's a very nice piece, dude. I really think it's your best piece so far. I like it. McCrank?
Yes. Hello.
Hi. Yeah, this is a good piece too. I like it. Yeah.
It's okay, I guess.
Oh, okay. I'm a fan of it though. I like it.
It looks good.
Yeah, it looks good, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So here is McCrank's piece. Let me move down the line. It is. Move down over here, and this is Jiminy Cricket. Jiminy Cricket, could you move that up? Well, no, I guess it's fine where it is. But I presented in full screen, so we should be able to see it just fine. But this is Jiminy's piece. Very nice looking caricature of Belet. She's got her dagger on her finger and about to kill somebody. She got a claw on the other hand. Nice. And you can't
like those hips.
Love those hips. Yeah, love those hips. Too bad he wasn't brave enough to show us a bob, but that's all right. His mom was watching.
There are bobs on there, but they're cut off by the. Hold on. There. See bobs.
Oh, okay. Yes, they're hidden behind elbows. Okay, thank you. Vampirella, a little bit. Oh, your screen just become beautifully clear. Oh, there you go. We got a good look at it. All right. Really nice piece from Jiminy, though. Very, very nice. I see Booster's in the chat. What are you doing, Booster? So you're going to take care of the straw poll, I'm assuming. But anyway, let me move down the row here. Of course, George has been done for a long time. I don't know why he didn't do two. But here's George's piece. Looks really good, though. Very different from what George usually does.
Looks like Pocahontas.
Pocahontas. There you go, George. You did Pocahontas. What are you thinking?
Oh.
It's funny. The delivery was okay, but Brad, you need to, stick to what you really are good at.
Yeah, the truth.
Shade upon shade. All right, fine. Right. Moving down the line here, we come over to Eric, Eric Hawkins, by the way. And this is Eric's piece here. It looks really nice, dude. I like this piece a lot.
Thank you, sir. And you didn't think I was going to finish.
I didn't actually, because you bit off a lot in the beginning, dude.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. But you got there. And Jiminy did too. He didn't finish his bracer or his bracelet, but really close, Jiminy. It's basically done, right? So good job on you, Jiminy. But this is Eric's piece. So when we drop straw poll, absolutely check this out if this is one you want to win. Moving over here next, we have Dina. Dina, show that to everybody, okay?
No. Okay.
All right. Oh, that's wonderful. Look at that. A beautiful piece, Dina.
Oh, thank you.
Yes,
Yeah,
and she's sexy and alluring, Belet, instead of going to cut your head
nice.
off, Belet. Yeah.
Oh.
Your daughter doesn't seem to agree, but I think it's a beautiful piece, Dina. Thank you very much. So if you guys want Dina to win, vote for that. And let me go over to the last offer we have for today. And of course, we have Brad. Thank you very much for coming on, Brad. I know you were tired. I'm glad you came on, though, because it's a beautiful piece, dude. Look at
Thanks.
that Belet. That is killer. Yeah. Yeah. Awesome.
You keep tricking me to come on here. So.
I know. It's a compulsion.
Come
I
on, hang
can't
out
help
for
it.
a minute. Yeah, but you need to draw. We don't have enough people. You need to draw.
You do need to draw. And I love your art, dude. You are a fan favorite. You know that, right?
I know. But I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's right, Scott. He didn't even get started with the jewelry. But I think it looks really great. So anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and drop that poll, I guess, unless Booster, who is in the chat, are you going to drop the poll, Booster? If you can, do so. Otherwise, I'll go dig it out and drop it. Booster? Guess not. All right, so let me come try to find where it is. Oh, there he is. He is.
Yeah, there he goes.
Okay. Little Booster that could. You guys remember that book?
Areola's too big. What the hell?
They said you got poofy boobs. Or,
Who's complaining about the areolas being too big?
Have you seen
Booster in the poll?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He gave me a 6 out of 10.
So, goodness gracious. He said, who wins D&Q Bob's edition? Thanks a lot, Booster. Okay. So who am I going to vote for? Should I vote?
I don't know.
I usually don't.
Do it.
But see, every time I vote for Jiminy, though.
Is Jiminy's here.
Yeah, he is here. Yeah. Although I really do like my cranks
What?
today.
I'm right here.
My cranks is really good, and they're all good though. Dina had a killer one today. Brad's is really good. Eric's is good. I love George's. This style is different.
Josh, I know. Yeah, I don't know why I'm on the poll. They're gonna hate me over there.
Why are they gonna hate you over there? I don't get it.
Pro edition.
Yeah,
why?
Yeah, because
it was like 2 weeks in a row I was there, and then I took a week off. Yeah.
Okay, I made my vote. I made my decision. I voted.
Vote Dana.
All right. Now, our vote is up to 31 so far. And just keep in mind that there are 57 of you here. We'd love to get more of you to vote. Please do. That's really easy to do. All you have to do is click on the straw poll that is in the chat. If you could keep posting that, Booster. Just click on that in the chat. You go over. You don't have to sign up for nothing. You don't have to pay for nothing. It's really easy. Just click that button and vote. And Booster, go ahead and drop that link again. All right. Maybe I should do it. Let me come over here. I'm assuming I can do it. And there it is. Nope, it didn't like it. I did something wrong. Oh. Maybe I have to do like this. Huh. I guess I can't take the one where I voted on. I have to take one that's unvoted. All right. That makes sense. Let me come over and try it again. And no, it doesn't like it. It doesn't like me. I'm trying to put it in the chat. It won't take it. Booster or someone else, drop it in the chat, please, because it won't let me do it for some reason. Oh, there he goes. He's paying attention again. All right. Now, while we're waiting for this, so we're up to 46 votes. That is awesome, dude. While we're waiting for this, though, let's take an opportunity to come over here and look at the things you guys have been drawing. Eric says, I will pay you a pocket full of lint to look at my Belet on Twitter. Dude, I'm going to look right now, actually. You don't have to pay me anything. It's free. So let me come over here and share this with you guys.
Scott would like to know the names one more time.
Yes, I will. Okay, sure, no problem. This right here is McCrank. This right here is Jiminy Cricket. This one is George. This was Eric's. Eric's right here. This is Dina. And this is Brad. This is everybody's name. So we got McCrank, Jiminy, George, Eric, Dina, and Brad. Okay? All right. And then I'll come over here and show what we had to come on the other side. Maybe I don't know if I can refresh it. Let me refresh it, make sure. All right, so here we go. This is the hashtag that I found. The hashtag DNQ, I guess. Oh no, what happened? I got to do this. Hold on a second. All right, here we go. So I guess this is where I'm supposed to be, and I do see some art. Here's some Bethany. Now Bethany has been on a while, and I wish Bethany would come on the show, but she did a copy over from something else she had done earlier. It looks like, and she tried to add a little bit of open chestness there. So thank you very much, Bethany. We have Cairns over here and put down a very nice looking Bella. Look at that.
Oh, is she licking her own boob?
It looks like it. Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Boob licking. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. It's PG-13 plus. It's all right.
Oh.
Here's another one from JCM. Nice bit of Belet moving through the air in the action. Rah, rah, sweet dude. This was an updated, more lickingness. Awesome. We have one here that is from Jay Japansky, and Jay's got the nice Belet there, getting ready to carve somebody up. Sweet.
I like that belt.
Yeah, the belt is good,
Nice
huh?
jeweled belt.
Yeah, that is cool. Let's see here. This is the Thundar one. I think we had the other day.
Thundar. What?
Thundar the Barbarian. Booster did it for the first time, and here's another Bella from Eric Boyd. There you go, Eric.
Ooh,
We got it seen. That's not bad, dude. She's got scary eyes, though. Scary eyes.
She does.
Dude, this is awesome. You know, our fans following along with us are throwing up some really amazing stuff.
Yeah, it's cool, dude.
Yeah, definitely.
We have Turtle Rabbit Fox is putting up a Belet here, and
Wow.
that's cute. I like that.
Yeah.
That's actually a lot of talent in that.
By the way, Roger's in the chat. He's just sorry he's having a bunch of tech issues with YouTube.
That's all right, dude.
Buddy. Happens.
It is, and I think that's the end of it. But that's pretty cool. Let me refresh one more time though, just in case there is somebody else's that came in a little bit late here. Let me check it. So nope.
My vote's to the boob licking this week.
The boob lick. I like this one a lot though. I like this Turtle Rabbit Fox, man.
Not many people are just gonna sit there and draw someone licking their own boob.
This is true. This is true. This is the boob licking does get some bonus points. That is true. Yeah.
She is kind of depraved.
A little bit, and she got that sword backhanded too. But it is a cool thing. This one's pretty cool. But for me, I'm all about this one. I love this one. It's fun. Cool. Anyway, thank you guys for drawing, and we'll certainly do that every week. Why not? I think it's fun, and we can share what everyone's doing and just keep building on the art because that's what we want, right? But let me stop sharing that. Let me come over to the straw poll where I put that, and oh, here it is. Hold on a second. All right, and let me see how it's going. We have 61 votes, and we have awesome. So I think we're getting up to time. Actually, I have 1 minute left. So let me see let me refresh it and see how we're doing here. Well, we definitely have a commanding leader. It was close there for a little while, but we certainly had a leader come out, and sweet, man. Well, it's a good piece, right? There are many good pieces here today, actually. And of course, Booster's not helping with this straw poll. He's definitely showing his bias. You guys call me bias, huh? Awesome. All right, so I'm going to be calling here very shortly, and there we go. Boom! I just hit over on the time, and I'm calling it. So we got 62 votes in. Let me go through this and we'll declare the winners and such. Now, Roger couldn't say the whole time, but Roger did get a vote. Now, I don't know if he voted for himself or one of us so showed sympathy on him, but hopefully we'll have him on again and let him try again. But thank you very much for coming, Roger. We also have McCrank sitting down there with a vote, and that's too bad, McCrank. I actually liked your piece a lot. It was a good piece today.
I always get 1 or 0 votes, so that's okay.
That's all right. Keep trying, dude. Keep drawing. Practice, man. Yeah. Now we have Eric here. Eric is the next position, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th place.
All right.
Eric And he had a 6 out of 10 on his bobs, and the areolas are too big. That's too bad. Booster had
Yeah, that's a personal preference, actually. I like them big.
You do like them big. I like them a bit tight, but let's not have that conversation. I think it's a wonderful piece. So, I'm sorry, Dina. Did I say something offensive? All right. But I do like them kind of tight, though, personally. I mean, people have their preferences. Next, we have in 5th position, we have George Peter Gatsis. No bobs at all, disqualified. Sorry, George. Sorry. But he got 8 votes.
I'm crying on the inside.
Yeah, that was 4th position, of course. And then in the top 3, the medal positions, the winners, we have in 3rd position, Jiminy Cricket. No bobs, but is okay.
I'm the
12
bobs.
votes.
I got them. They're right here. They're right here.
No.
There.
No.
They're right there. They're right there.
You lost out there, buddy. Let me see here. In 2nd place with a silver medal, 16 votes and 26% of the vote, actually, we have Brad from Pencil for Life, Ashworth. 9 out of 10 bobs. I don't know why he didn't give you higher on those, but still, it's pretty good. 2nd place, silver medal. Congratulations, sir. And then, of course, in 1st place with a 10 on 10 bobs from the booster, we have Dina with 18 votes. 29% of the vote. Thank you very much, Dina.
Oh,
claps.
That's who I voted.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, no, I voted for
This
Jimmy
is actually
again.
the first time I draw nipples. You know that. I never drew nipples before.
Oh, really? Well,
Nope.
you do have personal reference, so I mean, you know.
Okay.
Just whip it out in the mirror.
Yeah,
There
you can
you
just look in
go.
the mirror, check it out. You know, it works out. I think they're appropriate, though. I'm certainly an aficionado of breasts, and I like them.
Chester, we all have nipples.
Come
Yeah.
now, it's completely different.
We
Mine
know
are
who loves them most.
covered
It's
in
Malin.
hair. And
Eric,
such.
can you milk Chester?
Malin loves them the most. We all know it.
Eric, Chester's nipples. Can you milk Chester?
No, there'll be no milking of the Chester. All right.
I
Anyway,
stepped that one up.
you did. But that is an absolutely beautiful piece, Dina. It's really good. It works so well within your style, and it's cool because over the time of me doing the show, I've really come to understand that artists have styles. And I didn't get that before, and I get it now because I've seen, like today with George, he did something that's very much not his style. But I've come to understand that, and Chester has 3 nipples. I am not Marie Antoinette. Knock it off. All right. But anyway, thank you guys very much. This was a lot of fun. We really enjoyed this show. We had upwards of 60 people in here today. That is awesome. Bear milk, Eric, do not start that, please. We have enough wolf milk. We don't need bear milk now.
I
Really.
like bear milk. Yeah,
Bear milk
Yeah.
would be better, though. Yeah, it'd be much better than
Gotta
wolf
hide
milk.
this from my mom.
Yeah, you do. Everyone's saying that.
I have to hide it.
But I live in Japan, so this is not an issue for me. But nevertheless, let me come down the line and have everyone tell everybody where they're coming from, and you can mention your projects too. So let me come over to Brad first and work my way down the line. So Brad, tell everybody where they can find you and a little bit about where to find Handyman. And I'm going to appreciate the moderators over here keeping up with the links, which you guys always do. So awesome.
Yeah, you can get to my channel on Pencil for or on YouTube as Pencil for Life.
Mhm.
You can also, it's the same for Twitter and Facebook. So I have them all. Please, Handyman, there's 16 days left, right on the border of 15. So not a lot of time, and we really don't want to stick Doug with a huge bill. So let's get it supported. And honestly, guys, you guys will get a great book.
Sure.
I promise you're gonna love it. It will be better than some of the prose books. I promise.
All right. Sweet. Moving on. Dina, where can people find you?
Well, they find you, they find me, but okay,
true.
you can always find me on Twitter. Yeah.
How?
Well, just like my name is Dina Israel, and then
So Dina Israel on Twitter. Okay, there you go.
yeah, but the name you find is actually at Eli Luca, not one. So it's complicated.
Yeah, that Thank you. basically, if you guys want to get a hold of Dina, contact me. My links are down below. You'll see there is one for my Facebook as well as my Twitter. And if you click on that, I will tell you exactly how to get a hold of Dina, or at least tell her you're interested. And she'll probably yell at me for daring to interrupt her, but I do apologize in advance. But if you want to get a hold of Dina, let me know. I will get you in touch with her because she is a killer artist. And if you have a project you're planning on working on, you might want to contact her. Moving down the line, Eric, I know you got stuff going on. There it is.
Yes, I do. You can find me on Kickstarter right now. You could just search my name, Eric Hawkins, or look up Zombieful World of Oz. It's out there. It's just started yesterday. Got 28 more days to go. I'm halfway funded, so I'm happy. Check it out. You might like the book. Who knows? You can also find me on Twitter under ES_Hawkins.
Sweet, dude. And like I said, you need to come on the show and talk to us. We talk to a lot of these Indiegogo guys. We'd love to have you on the show and talk about this book, okay?
Yeah, sure. We'll hook up on that.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. George.
Right here. I came up with a brilliant idea of how to get more users or more subscribers to my YouTube channel. Anyone who's listening right now goes to my YouTube channel and subscribes, and goes to Twitter and says, I subscribe to George Peter Gatz's YouTube channel, I will draw an original piece of art and send it to you for only the shipping cost, which is about $20.
That sounds awesome, dude. I didn't even know you had a YouTube channel.
What?
Well, I know you got an Indiegogo. You're always on my channel.
Yeah, I know. I gotta wean myself off of you. I mean, gosh darn it.
So first we're milking me, and then we're weaning me. Wonderful. What was that, Brad? You had something to interject?
He loves the bear teat.
Yes, beware the bear teat. Actually, it bites. Anyway, moving along. Next, we have a person who's going to tell you a Twitter, and you won't remember for like 5 seconds because it's like the worst Twitter ever. But he's going to tell you anyway. Hi, Jiminy.
Hey, how you doing?
Nothing but love, man.
I'm not going to tell you to go on my Twitter because I don't really use it that much. Go to my YouTube channel, subscribe. It's youtube.com/illustration by design, and I have live streaming there, and I also have speed drawings.
Awesome.
So I'd appreciate it. That's illustration by design. youtube.com/illustration by design. Thank you.
What's your Twitter, Jimmy?
I also do commissions. Huh?
What's your Twitter? I was joking, dude.
My Twitter is JROBINZSON. Just go to my YouTube channel, and then all my contact info is in the description. So it's easier for you to just do that. Just go to youtube.com/illustration by design and look in the description. Everything's there.
There you go. Awesome.
Bam.
And of course, moving down the line here, definitely check out Jiminy's stuff, and you can see this is killer art, right? Moving over here to McCrank. Once again, I love the piece today, McCrank. Really good job. Nice to have you on, man. Do you get a Twitter where people can get in touch with you, and maybe they got work for you?
I got one vote. That means no one wants to find me, so no one will find me.
That's not true. I'll subscribe to you.
Be enthusiastic. Well, nevertheless, I'm happy to have you here. Oh, as always, dude. You are my Norwegian brother, and forever you shall be.
The thing is, social media is empty. I've said this every time.
Yes.
It's empty. There's no point in there's just,
I see. All right, fine.
Just nonsense. Just a lot of hey Ravens. That's all.
I get it. Well, if you guys want to get a hold of McCrank, just once again, contact me. My links are right down below. But nevertheless, guys, thank you very much. It was a lot of fun as usual. Anybody posting their pics on the Instagram, I'm sure they will. I see these things from the Drone Recorded Pro and Fan Edition show up on the Twitters, Facebooks, all over the place. And it's really cool they do that. And of course, all of you guys remember, please drop your art into the Discord, into the Dropbox for Pixel, okay? That needs to go in there. And Bullet says, Chester, I just can't quit you. Oh, thank you. And Jay Chipansky says, great show, Chester. You're a good host. Oh, thank you, dude. I do my best. Mainly, I'm having fun, though. And that's the point. But nevertheless, guys, what'd you say, Brad?
It's time for some bear milk.
No bear milk. All right. Roger sent a sticker to me. Okay, I'll have to check that out later. But anyway, thank you guys very much. Awesome show. Check us out next week. Every day, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have something going on this channel. Come back and be a part of it. You guys are awesome. The artists are awesome. It's all awesome. Everything is awesome. Later.
Everything is awesome.